right into this. Right. We just finished joining a cult as your mother in the past. Act 2. Oh. Wait, how many acts are there? Refinery. There are 3 acts of the game. Sweet. Erica said Blake went to Floodgate Tavern yesterday evening. Let's pass by on the way home and see what information we can gather. Your brother was headed to Floodgate Tavern. He mentioned this to Erica when he dropped by Slurpee Paperbacks to see her yesterday evening. Your brother is oblivious. Your grandmother once said she didn't expect much from Blake. He said he was short-tempered, oblivious, and couldn't focus. Okay. None of these things mean you should dismiss your grandson. Maybe have advice instead of being like, he ain't gonna do anything.
This is a great day for the Empire. A day when we honor you who are.
Blake was sitting in the chair across from her, staring down a tablet. After she left the room, you asked him how he felt.
Song and story.
Thank you, Cogswell. How are you doing this fine evening? Thank you for the raid. Do we have things of stories to tell of your glory? Yeah, Guardian, you're not helpful here, as typically you are not of any help, Guardian. So how are you doing this evening, Cogswell? We're back to NORCO. Apparently your grandmother was talking shit to your brother when he was in the room about him. Just ignore, I feel fine. Why? It's what Gran said, you responded. You look confused. What'd she say? Your brother. Oblivious. Well, I guess he is oblivious then. What do we have at our phone? A key card to access the rooftop of City Hall. Wait, when did we get that? I don't remember having that in our inventory. Anyways, we're going to Tavern. Is now open. Let's take a look. Floodgate Tavern. Many shield workers gather here after their shifts. Good evening, Herschel. How are you doing this evening? Windows update fucked you over. It always does. You try to do something, you're just like, none of these audio settings are right. Nothing works. Nothing works the way it should. Nothing is routed right. Million. That's Private Detective Brett LeBlanc sitting at the end of the bar. He's an unpredictable character, but we may benefit from speaking to him. Why are you looking at me like that, kid? I got a chili on my face? Man passed out in the corner. Man lies face down on the bar, surrounded by empty bottles. Give him a tap. Why are you touching my Padona? This is where he comes to relax. Alright there, bud. The LCD pulses of the evening news makes pale shadows across the bar. An image of a man with a long gray beard hangs over the news anchor's shoulder. Another pipeline explosion has left residents in Lower St. Charles Parish shaken. Field officials have determined that the source of the explosion was due to a botched attempt by oil pirates to divert the flow of oil into a stolen barge. A man familiar to local law enforcement known as Lucky was among the pirates. Shield officials say he's believed to be hiding in the Batcher Woods along the east bank between Kenner and LaPlace. Also a version of Padme from Star Wars, Padona. Did it all start over? Yeah. Oh, set up an operation at work and the Windows update rebooted the machine 8 hours into a 12-hour. Yeah. Fucking garbage Windows. Residents are asked to call Crime Stoppers with any information. What is this little Noid looking dude up on the shelf? Keith, don't see it. Don't see how anyone can believe the crap the media has put out these days. All lies meant to divide working people. See for yourself. He gestured to the TV. That why making you a website, Keith, to keep the record straight. I don't know why you suddenly got to be Scottish, so you know that's right. I guess you're Scottish now, Gus. I didn't even know your name was Gus. Evening, folks. Can I get you something started? A very shitty Scottish accent. You know Blake? Yeah, I know Blake. You come around in weeks there. That's almost a Canadian. This is like if Newfoundland... Not Newfoundland, if Nova Scotia was actually more Scottish than it was. Or is currently. I know Blake. He hasn't come around in weeks. Not since he ripped me off. Wish I could say it was the first time. Blake ripped you off. The guy from the Canadian Tire ads. Oh lord. Hey sir, put on an accent. Oh. Let him catch some sleep right here around the bar after last call. Wouldn't you know the boy walked off with the register? He'd been getting himself all messed up in drugs, trying to give the kid a chance. Give him some chores around the place. Done with him now. Done with him. Said Blake came by here last night. Nah, he'd be a fool to show up here after what he did. Keep the register. Alright. LeBlanc. Sit there long enough and you never know who might pass through. Hey Gus, look at this dynamic duo. Not sure I've seen these two around here before today. Here Gus, that filthy one right there, that's Kate Madre's oldest. Other one's her robot. You're pulling my leg, that's Kay. Blue's baby, come on now. I worked the turnaround with Blue, good man. Great man. Had some stories on him. How come his kids come out like they did? Look how this one's dressed. Looked to me like she's headed to the job site. Or the circus. Blue passed before his kid's time. But kids don't dress right. Blue knew how to dress. Right about that one, Keith. Sad the way the kids turned out, but forget all that. Why y'all talking shit to the first time you've seen Kate? Guy from Canadian Tire, that's how Scottish you are, yeah? You two are lucky to be stumbling in while I'm sitting here. You're in the company of a top-rated professional sleuth, and it happened to have a bit of information. What is it? Is it about Blake? This ain't got nothing to do with Blake. For once, this more, you know, like, mysterious. You like mysteries? LeBlanc, please, time is of the essence. Cool your heels. I'm getting to it. Now I see why Kate kicked you to the curb. That is not correct. Save your battery life. I'm just playing with you. Tell you what, why don't you get me a drink so we can talk? I have to buy you a drink? What do you need? Need a beer for your boy. Lord help me, another sap drink, buying that low life a drink. Sure, tell me, might need you to buy me a little snack too, since my wallet's all the way out in the car. Is enough to get us going, you fucker. Where do you even start? Your mom ever tell you about me? Nah. Nothing? I mean, shit. She must have been something. Hard-nosed detective, charming and mysterious. Give it us, Brett. Alright. I'm sure I came up. The problem is you got a piss-poor memory. Us investigators, we got to keep our memories sharp. So while you don't know me, I know a lot about you. I grew up in this town, you understand. My cousin Susie's ex-husband knew your daddy when he was still at the plant. And Catherine, she was a few grades above me at Sacred Heart. I knew her since I was a boy. Everyone here knew Catherine. She was always getting herself into trouble, always drawing attention to herself. People say she was kin to Jesus. Old man lived behind loops would say that. Talking about Papa. Mini-map updated. Cool, we can go see that old man now, or his old house. Yeah, Papa, been years since I thought about him. Lot you could say about Papa. He whispers some bullshit and get everyone repeating it. Wasn't all bullshit. Saying a coon ass like me, a child of Christ, you know that's bullshit. We're all Christ children. Not like that, Gus. You know what I mean, like, literally. Wait, what? Literally. This was years ago, long before Blue died. Papa told the priest the family of Cajuns came from Jesus. That Catherine had, how you say it, like Jesus' blood. Got it from her daddy's dad. So on, all the way back to the old world. Like in a movie, the one with the volleyball. That ain't the right movie, Gus. It's the one with the priests and stuff. Hell, I don't know. I don't watch movies. Figures some of that's likely to be true. You believe any old shit, Keith. No disrespect. No, that's mad disrespect. You believe anything, you piece of shit. Catherine never noticed. She was off on her own planet. No, off on her old planet. Wild as she was. There we go. Papa never wanted to be seen. He was watching Catherine, but she weren't watching him. Blue wouldn't let no man like that near her anyhow. You got a point there, Keith. He'd be foolish to get in Catherine's way. Where she went, trouble followed. But I admired her, and she admired me. You sure about that? You sure about that, bud? You never said much, but I can tell. She only talked to you when she needed a free hand, Brett. His stomach moved with that burp. Like hell, all she could get my attention. I just had too much respect for Blue. Couldn't dishonor the man's memory. The bartender shakes his head. Sometimes you make me sad. Don't mind Gus. I always been the handsome one and he gets jealous. Made me forget what I wanted to tell you. Oh yeah, that's right. Your house is out there near the fence line. Well, that's right behind my place of business. I got a window looks out on the yard, more or less. This is a pretty long story, but and like I was saying, ain't got my wallet with me. And do you want us to buy you another drink? Real generous to offer, robot. Thank you for that. Unbelievable. Like what's another? Word of warning, he'll bleed you dry. I mean, at some point they'll let us fight this drunk, and then me and the bear and the robot can beat the shit out of this man. You don't know what's lower resolution, the box face or the... Oh no, this face is definitely a higher resolution than the man at the bar. It certainly is an interesting choice, though. So this one zooms in. Well, so this is a zoom in on the pixel art, right? So even if it's set up to just look like a pixel art, this is way bigger on my display. So I'd really... Like, it certainly is an interesting choice to have the zoom in on their face, have it zoom in on them at the bar in the normal art, and then have the higher resolution also pop up. Yeah, he's got his eyes are 3 pixels here, including some gray, excluding 2 gray pixels. Or at least at what's supposed to be 2 gray pixels, right? as opposed to two as a whole right here. Yeah, I think it's very interesting that they've chosen to, you have the scene, we zoom in on a piece of the scene, but we still get a higher resolution one either way. So it really goes to be like, we're focused on this man, so we can't see what's going on around us. The cheap stuff, I ain't complaining or nothing. Just make an observation. Tastes like dog piss. The real important information I'm trying to share here. Valuable, you might say, and you buy me the cheapest beer in the house? A little rude maybe, but that's okay. Ain't no problem. So listen here. This is what I wanted to tell you. My office window looks out on your mama's yard. I always been keeping my eye on the street. This was a little ways back, right around after Catherine passed. I was looking out there on the street, like I do, and seeing these SHIELD security types leaving the house. They were carrying a box. You saw SHIELD security leaving Catherine's house with a box? That's what I'm saying, robot. They were walking out the front door with a box, casual as can be. And where the hell were you? Ain't you some kind of security robot yourself? What would SHIELD be looking for? Hell if I know. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO they got over there. She's always took a bit of an interest in your mama. Guess she's a loose cannon. What makes her a loose cannon? It's just what they say. You talking about Laura? Piece of work, that woman. Surprised she hasn't run the whole organization into the ground. Only reason the board keeps her on desk because of her father. A lot of people want her gone. Who's her father? Thomas St. Clair, founded Claire Bionics. They made robots just like your friend here. Now, Million might be a St. Clair unit herself. Million's just not thrilled with this conversation. Anyhow, man's rich as can be. Thomas St. Clair is a servant of the devil. Alright, there Gus goes with his bullshit. No bullshit, it's the truth. Alright, Gus. Cool story, bro. Why would she be interested in my mother? Or my mom? Everyone was. Everybody wanted what was in her head. Enough about him. We're gonna ask him why you didn't stop the SHIELD agents. What business is it man's to stop the SHIELD agent? He's gonna say, where the fuck were you two? In fact, he already said that. Oh, because I was busy. With what? You know, just busy. Who cares with what? When you're ever really busy with anything? All the time. I can hardly get a minute to relax. Then what were you doing? I told you. I was looking out the window and I saw them SHIELD people. So the answer to the question, Brett, you see these people breaking into a home. You're always coming around here bragging about stopping the bad guys. Even if I wasn't so busy, if I wasn't so busy, I might have killed them. So sometimes I wonder if these have stories you tell. Ask around town. Everybody knows I'm a killer. Just fantasies you make up to convince yourself. I was taking a shit. Detective smooths his tie as a moment of silence settles over the room. The window is next to the toilet. I'm always watching the street because I have irritable bowel syndrome. I even started wiping when I see them SHIELD dudes. Alright, bro. Would you run down Apple Street with a poo all over your Okay, sir. The man closes his eyes and shakes his head slowly. I take that as a no. You wouldn't. Nobody would. You gotta have a clean ass to fight crime. You need a clean ass to fight crime. Everybody knows that. Had I been done wiping, guaranteed they'd be dead right now. I'm serious. As we know, Batman, one of the first things installed in any place Batman goes, Bruce Wayne, is a bidet. You need that clean ass to fight crime. It is necessary. Bruce Industries bidet is one of their best-selling products, I'm sure. Not Bruce, it's Wayne Industries. Yeah, it's just Wayne Industries. Wayne Industries bidet. Circle back afterwards. I might have more information to share. Cool, I think I'm done talking to you forever. I can't leave. Before we leave, let's be sure we gather all the information from the bank that we can. Oh, what the fuck does he still have? More about Papa. What do you want to know? Where's he now? Living in a ditch somewhere. That ain't nice to us. He left here long ago. He used to do odd jobs, roof and fabrication kind of thing. No one's telling where he went. Probably looking for work. How did you become fixated on your mom? Small town like this, your mom has attracted a lot of attention. He was watching too many movies, cooked up some strange ideas, got his wires crossed. That's my guess. Sounds about right to me. I would like to leave this bar, but apparently we need to keep talking to these mans. How well did you know him? I'd see him walking by every now and then. We'd exchange a few words. They threw a brick through the church's window once upon a time. They had people buzzing. A lot of us knew he was, and no one knew much about him. One of those kinds of people. That's enough about this. We may leave now. I want out. LeBlanc certainly talked, but he possesses valuable information. We must be sure about everything we know before we leave. So we have to buy this man another fucking drink. Old boy's got hungry. Yes, actually. It's like I'm born every day. Good for business, I guess. We still talking to this dude? I mentioned I didn't care for the fries here, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. I would have liked me a sandwich though. Forget that. What's important right now is that you understand what I told you. Saw shield thugs leaving your mama's house with a box. That box contains no idea. But they were there looking for something, no telling what. Yeah, I knew that. Got them headquarters deep inside the refinery. In that old plantation house. Where the real action happens. If I had to guess where they were headed, that'd be it. You're telling me this refinery still has a plantation, like a wooden plantation shack somewhere on it? Or a ranch-style home, or whatever. In the future, in the middle of a refinery that has flooded multiple times and been on fire before, that this wooden structure is still there. Getting all this? Every word. Keith's making himself a little news website. What's the name gonna be, Keith? Got a few ideas in mind. You're just like Duck, bruh. Duck used to be a news junkie too, digging out all dirt in the bigwigs. That was before the cancer knocked him on his ass. Some people just want to know the truth. It being by to see Duck K, the man can use visitors. Not yet. Better go see him. The old boy knows shit no one else does. Where's he at still? What do you mean, Kate? Must take you to see Duck 1,000 times. Think about it for 2 seconds. Perhaps LeBlanc is right to suggest we visit him at some point. Perhaps, oh yes, quite. Why do you talk like that? They make you in like England or something. You sound like a queen. Thank you. Weird ass thing. Anyhow, I was figured I'd be seeing you two again. Good luck. Excuse me. No, I would like to leave. What? No, I said I would like to leave, not I have more questions. In the refinery at Easy, I know much from experience. You should find one of them. People have been talking about the news to help you out. Royal Pirates, barricaded Highway 1, diverting pipelines, all this. I've ever seen get through security. The Sanoteep, one of them pirates been hiding in the Batcher Woods. It's all over the TV. Cool. No, we already read this. I want out. For fuck's sakes. Thank you. Game. I understand why you're like, no, you need to know more, and I'm just like, no, I have all the locations I would like to go to. You buy this man another drink so he can tell you to go see someone else. Okay, but that location's already on the map, so I kind of know I need to go there at some point. This has taken another unusual turn. Erica told us that Blake was headed here yesterday evening. The bartender says Blake hasn't come by in weeks. Something may have happened on his way here. But Blake says the Shield has stolen a box of your mother's possessions. We have nothing else to go on. We must retrieve the stolen items and hope that they point us towards your brother. Accessing S.H.I.E.L.D.'s headquarters won't be easy. Without assistance, perhaps impossible. I suggest we recruit help before attempting it ourselves. Cool. Can I now open the thing so we can actually go places? Shield. Dimes discount. Home. You said I accessed a bunch of things on the map. Nothing has shown up. So there's that. Street, backyard, inside, statue. Discount dimes. Side, there's the woods. Floating head robot still here. The dude we beat up is not, though. Oh, hello, sir. I walked into the woods and immediately found a grave site, a memorial site, and a man with a gun. Hello, sir. Lucky. Either of you see a dog? Lucky little black pit, green eyes. See her, send her this way. She answers the pots. You're the one they're looking for. Well, so what? Lucky make the news. They want trouble here, I am. See that dog? You send her this way. Memorial languishes in the river mud. A 2x4 cross, plywood plaque, carved out of pulverized concrete. Sprayed haphazardly onto the plywood, the remembrance plaque. Here past the brave freedom fighters of January XW11, whose cries of liberty echo through the generations. In much smaller lettering, a different hand scratched across the bottom of the plaque. Okay. Are we just gonna walk into the refinery? Shield! Oh, hi, robot. Oh, hi, dudes. Other security robots. The Sentinel drone will continue to call guards until it is removed. These are new generations of St. Clair units. They are running the latest cloud-distributed SCOS. Their armor is composed of more durable and lightweight alloys than my own. Gaining access to the facility will be a non-trivial task. Indeed, it may not be possible with only the two of us. Sentinel is certain to complicate our attempts. Nonetheless, I see no alternative. Are you prepared? Let's hold off. I did not say we should rush it yet. I've been trying to access literally any other location, but I guess I can't. My updated map doesn't seem to have actually provided me with anything. Oh, sup, dog? I know where you are. Hi. Stocky Pitbull with piercing green eyes watches the horizon. Has no effect. Hey, you gotta try something in the Quack app. Would you like a new phone case? Dog looks kinda hungry. Dogs eat dog food, bruh. Dogs eat dog food. Why can't I tell the dog to go home? So I know where the dog is. I don't know how to get the dog home. Well, how do I send her this way? Take a piece of this wood? I'll take a piece of the wooden cross from someone's grave to bring the dog in. What do dogs eat? Dog food, so we gotta go buy some dog food is what you're saying. No, go into the store. Dog food. Grab a bag of dog food. The door locks as soon as we do that. We have to scan it. Yeah. Scan the dog food. Thank you for your purchase. Do we have infinite money? Like, what? We have no listing of our food. Or of our money. We cross the city for this dog. We got dog food. Pour a heap of food onto the ground before the dog. She laps up the kibble and follows behind you a step away. Dog has joined party. Bruh, it's the dog. Baseball cap, love that dog, bruh. Monkey stares at you, stare at monkey. Yes? You visit Duck. Good advice. Do you recall where Duck lives? Do I recall where Duckett lives? So they're insisting that we go... Hell is this? Bloodline. Old man in Norco named Papa has delusions about your mom. He believed her to be a descendant of Jesus Christ by the way of her Cajun ancestry. He once threw a brick through a church window. Okay. Crime investigator. Saw shield agents. Your brother never ended up at Floodgates. He was headed to Floodgate Tavern last night. Gus, the bartender, said Blake never showed up. Your brother... dismissed. Ditchman. The smile of a man who crouched in the ditch of the highway revisits your mind. His head was smudged with Wednesday's ashes. It's January. What do you mean Wednesday's ashes? The mascara ran from his eyes. Duck. Old friend of your mom's. Where does he live? You try to recollect. His face. Brief, generous smile, otherwise placid, expressionless. Always happy to see him. His health took a turn before you left. A bit of lethargy, irregular breathing, sores on his legs. Your mom brought him food on days where he was unable to stand. His son, dead at 14, explosion in the yard. Natural gas leaks from a pipe. Something caused a spark. The pipeline. Across the property to Shield's chemical annex. There's only one neighborhood along that fence line. What's left of it, anyhow? Small fragments of its home pass through the black inks of your mind. Perennial accumulation of dust. The damp curtains and the pile of cans on the kitchen table in those refinery shadows of the little slab bungalow. That was a hell of a sentence. Oh, good evening, Kenraya? Kenraya? Kenria? Hope you're having a good day. I hope I got your name right. Game is awesome. I'm enjoying it thus far. I like the pixel art. I like the environment they're building, and they're building a lived-in world. The story has been wild, random wild twist thus far. We're just into Act 2. Duck lives in Dimes. Cool. Dimes. Dimes in the neighborhood along the fence line of Shield's chemical annex. Duck lives there. Thank you. We've recalled successfully where Duck lives. House. This Dimes or a Duck's house? Shield's chemical annex sits a small distance from the house. Hello? The house is partially boarded up. You assume it's an artifact of the hurricane preparation that has since become a permanent fixture. I mean, you break some windows, you leave the plywood up, I guess. Oh, hello, sir. Let me just turn that back off for you. Nothing else? Alright, I'll turn this light back on. What's up, Duck? Not the first one to come through here toppling all over my shit in the dark. Since the buyer, people think this neighborhood's all the way empty, come looking around for copper. But you wouldn't do that kind of thing, Kay. Not like your brother. Oh, you've seen him recently, have you, sir? You're just hanging out in the dark? Yes, I am. Alright. How's it been, Duck? How's it been? How it looks? About how it looks? I made such a mess with that head drive. Just trying to keep myself out of trouble till my turn to go. So... head drive. I unleashed it. The monster, Super Duck, calls itself that just to get to me, just to piss me off. Oh! Your mental the neural implants with some memories or some algorithms. Your own became Super Duck? Alright, sir, let's go. It's my fault that company that made it for me. I should have known from the get-go. They only do their business at night. Found out later they ain't got a license. Mother went to the same clinic for hers. I tried to warn her. That junk was in my brain. He begins to laugh. It's spreading around like a virus. It's even in the trees. Your mother don't get messed up in any of that. She tells me it's talking to her through the radio. I said, turn off the radio. She never listens, stopped responding to me. Figured the monster's got money to burn. Catherine didn't want to leave her debt for you to deal with. So, well, we already knew that the clinic was sus when your mother went to it in the first act. Kay's mother. Kate's mother. So Catherine went to the same sus brain implant head drive places. Duck's own has become Super Duck, which was also paying Catherine. Kept up with my mother. Until right near the end. Kay, she lived like she wasn't sick. She never quit. I could see it wearing on her. Took a toll on her body. Oh, okay. Started in her liver. They burned it out, though. Maybe that was the end of it. Thought maybe that was the end of it. Before you know it, they found a little in her lungs. She was still going all over town, walking up and down, ear-lined like some kind of bag lady. Figured she thought it'd go away if she ignored it, but that didn't work out for her. Once it came for me, it never did quit. I've been getting sores. Cramps every day. Can't keep nothing down. Got to tell her that Catherine, this is not some kind of thing you can work off. You think she listened? By the time it got to her brain, that was all there was to it. No more working. No more nothing. She'd already gotten fed up with me by that point. Never really made amends before they put her in that mausoleum with your daddy. Hurts my heart thinking about it, but what can you do? No hiding from God's will. So, alright, Duck. You have more questions about your mother. This monster, my mom was working for it. I hate even thinking about that. It knows I'm here, dying while it grows and grows. Big, disgusting, toxic birds sprout from the ground all over the region with teeth and hands and all kinds of shit. Unbelievable. Turns my stomach. But you know what? I won't be the first to die. Hell no. It roped your mother into some lunacy. She wouldn't tell me the details. I couldn't get a single word out of her after a point. To attend her funeral, I planned to arrange for my godchild to pick me up and everything, but the day of the service, I could hardly walk. I heard from a couple of people it was a beautiful one. For all the bridges she burned, there was plenty of people had nice things to say. Even a few of her colleagues from the university showed up, the ones who got her sacked. I know that would have chapped her ass. They buried her with that fake little ring she always wore around her neck. She says it reminds her of who she was. I figured she probably wanted to give it to you, but you were gone. And Blake, well, he'd pawn it to anyone fool enough to buy it. So, the ring she wore around her neck was fake? You don't know the story? Kind of funny if it weren't so sad. Your granddaddy wanted to prove he was from royal stock, so he broke into a pawn shop up there on Airline and stole the biggest ruby he could find. Went around telling everyone it was from the old world. Said it traveled from France to Nova Scotia down the Mississippi River. Well, that was a bunch of bullshit. He ended up in Angola for it, though they never did find the ring. Catherine took it to an appraiser one time. It's a cubic zirconian. Fake. Why would that look like a ruby? The man spent months in jail for a fake piece of jewelry. After that, everyone started calling him King Pierre. They laughed him out of crevasse. Mom was fired from university. Sure, you were young. Couldn't have been too long after Blue Pass. She lied up and down to get that job, and it weren't for nothing special neither. Just a community college in the city. That's Catherine. Never wanted to play it straight. Suppose Blake took after her in that respect. Your mother burnt a lot of bridge, did she? Well, we'll see, I guess. You mentioned a buyout. You must have noticed coming in the houses are all gone. People have been fighting with S.H.I.E.L.D. all their lives. They got a little momentum on their side after the last explosion. The papers are making S.H.I.E.L.D. look bad. But hell, we were here first. S.H.I.E.L.D. moved in, we suffered. Gas leaks, noise, explosions. Can't grow my vegetables out in the yard. Just won't grow. Never cared to move, but I knocked doors up for it anyhow. If S.H.I.E.L.D. had never dropped in on us, my little plot of land would have been worth something. Money they were offering to buy us out was alright, but worth a lot more had they never come. Number they put in front of me, I said pass on it. They would have sued after Reese died. I could have sued after Reese died. I just didn't have the energy for it. I'm the last one left in dimes, so sorry about Reese. It's history. Most days I can't remember his face, if I'm honest. When you fill out the survey at the head drive clinic, they ask you to write down memories. Control points, they call them. All them years ago, I couldn't stand to write out his name. It was too painful. I skipped his memory. I regretted it at first, but now I'm thankful for it. It'd be a lot worse if that monster carried a piece of my boy inside of it. Getting to that refinery. Not a good idea, Kay. What for? Stole my mom's stuff. Well, that's interesting. The regional executive, she took a particular interest in your mother. Why? You want to know the things Catherine knew, I suppose. Your mother was out on the lake. She heard S.H.I.E.L.D. or someone was building some kind of rig out there. She wanted to find out for herself. She didn't find what she was looking for, but she found something. Millions just here chilling. Sounds like to me like her medication was messing up her head, but she insisted it was real, some kind of UFO. That it followed her for nearly a mile. It sounds like one of the new drones that the S.H.I.E.L.D. seems to be using that will just keep calling guards watching her. Anyhow, the CEO said they got that CEO they got S.H.I.E.L.D. She's about as far out of her mind as your mother was. She must have caught wind of all this. Catherine got to be careful in her old age, paranoid even. The important thing she kept hidden. Whatever S.H.I.E.L.D. stole, it was nothing important. But you will want to get it back. Can you help us get in? I'm going to regret telling you this, but I've been sitting on it so long, I've been dying to tell someone. Don't know how S.H.I.E.L.D. managed to do it, but they fucked up. They bought out this neighborhood, and ever since they did, they put me behind the firewall. Got a computer terminal back there. Every time I boot up, I get a view of the inside. Well, like I know what the hell to do with it. Click to... So wait. Whoa. So they took over the local node for the network, presumably from whatever ISP was here before. They set up their firewall there, and they just assume anything physically on the network is safe? That is bad security, especially for an oil refinery that's taking over city areas with shit that could still be plugged into it or stuff in the walls. Can hardly read the screen. Back there in my little library, have a look. And whatever you do, Kay, I'm asking you to be careful. Hey, your library has a light on. Trophy sitting atop the bookshelf reads Junior Championship Reese Richards, St. Charles Parish, YX2B. We don't have more dog food, right? No. We have a dog. We cannot pet the dog, though. I'm in Max's office. A strange ornamental box. There's no man locked in the closet, though. Not yet, at least. You attempt to open the box. It's locked. We just walk into your office and start opening things. It's fine. You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. U.S. Army Corps Anomalous Light Report. Report on levitating spheres of light witnessed by multiple onlookers above Camp Memory in the Bonnet Kier Spillway through the spring and summer of YX1S, commissioned by United States Army Corps of Engineers. After careful survey of the soil content of the area near Camp Memory, our inquiry has determined anaerobic conditions conducive to the formation of confined pockets of gas that, given exposure to sufficient heat, may ignite. These spontaneous incidents of combustion were likely mistaken for floating luminous spheres. Aha! That sounds likely, because as we know, when explosive gas leaves the ground, it just pops in the air. Right? That's how that works. Not like lakes and the tundra are producing a mad amount of methane that is going to further accelerate shit now that it's thawed out. I'm in Max's office. We need to find the rat, if there's a rat in here. The Pigman. Some claims that the Pigman is a type of grunge who hides beneath the interstate bridges that crosses Lake Pontchartrain. Legend has it that if you bring the Pigman a gift, he'll return a gift to you in kind. So, given the way this game has worked thus far, we need to remember that thing about the Pigman. We give a gift to the Pigman, they'll give us a gift back. You sift through some of the clippings that fill the containers. Most relate to catalytic cracking unit explosion of YX10 that killed the boy. Description of the aftermath, destruction, the displacement, the workers who died. Your father is listed among the names. Pigman, baby. Storage can fill with paperwork and newspaper. A physical printout containing the letterhead of a law office in métier that sits on the tray of the printer. Letter. Mr. Richards, after carefully studying the circumstances of the buyout, we recommend that you proceed with relocation. Shield is not legally obligated to provide you with an easement. You may find yourself trespassing on private property when leaving and returning to your home. That's fine. They have to call the police out to get anything done. A collection of bills, letters, and photographs are pinned to the board. The photographs are various industrial and infrastructural landscapes that you recognize from the region. The Geismar aluminum refinery, the grain elevators downriver, the airport control tower. Oh, okay. Buck on the wall. Mounted to the wall. Yep, okay. Console. Computer console with a large trackpad and magnified display. You pass your fingers over the trackpad, waking the machine. Shield security terminal is displayed on the console. Use terminal. You sit before the shield terminal display. This is a map of the SHIELD Sentinel drone security fleet. The entrance to the refinery is in Zone A. We want to gain access to the refinery, then it may be necessary to clear the Sentinels from this zone. There are currently 3 drones patrolling Zone A. Perhaps there's a way of relocating them to other zones. 3 zones. Max capacity. Drones 2, drones 2, drones 2, drones 1. Underdeveloped Zone 1. Okay, Fractionation Annex, Catalytic Cracking Unit, Switchyard, Reservoir Facilities, Switchyard, Shield Entrance, Guard Tower Headquarters, Freight Elevator, Reservoir Facilities, Reservoir Port Facilities, Reparton Area, Residential and Commercial Buildings, Chemical Annex. Destination from the neighboring boundaries. Okay, so we shuffle one into there. Oops. Deselect. Seems like there's a precaution in place to prevent any zone from being unsecured, but there may be a way around this. No zone can host more than 3 drones. When one zone contains no zones, then a maximum capacity neighbor will relocate a drone to its unsecured neighbor. This means that when removing the last drone from Zone A, we must be sure that none of its neighbors are at max capacity. Okay. Two. That's 3. That has 2, that has 2, that has 2, that has 2. Oh, seems you're only given 10 control operators before the system restarts. No security can host more than 3 zones at a time. Cool. Got it. When a drone is sent to the area, maximum capacity, yeah. 2, 2, 2, and 2. So leave your 2, leave your 2. Alert. Zone A is unsecured. Drones have been cleared from the entrance area of the refinery. I expect this will be helpful. Okay. So that box is locked and it requires a key, but it might... I assume it's relevant to the game. On the other hand... it might not be. It's just this man's home office. What's up, Duck? Can't even dine. Good beast. Good lord. It is sad to see Duck in this state. He was once such a vibrant man. Monkey stares at you. You stare at Monkey. So we gain nothing else. We can go to here. Sir, I have your dog. He's joined my party. Potts! Oh, you brought back my pot liquor. She was having me worry. Potts now, she's tough as they come, but Lucky thought they had her. She's down and pet the dog behind her ears. She pants eagerly. Regards, Million. Say, Robot, you look familiar. You a St. Clair Bionics unit? No. Alright then, just thought you might fill Lucky in on a little gossip. What gossip? Laura St. Clair. She's one unusual character, turned that refinery inside out on some wild goose chase. The voice sounds like your chair squeaking. I mean, easier than a voice actor, right? Cheaper than a voice actor, I guess, for an independent game company. Sometimes you just need some noise. Could be a squeaky chair. For what? I was hoping a robot might tell me. Anyway, they call me Lucky. You need help? You fight. Help is just what we need. That right? We must infiltrate the shield to retrieve some stolen property. We can use a hand. I done got past them fences more than I can count. That's a good time. Even got me a couple grenades in my bag. Oh shit, sir. You know, Lucky you'll come. You count on Lucky. Lucky joins the party. Now there's so many of us. We need the truck to get around. Let's return to the house. I hope I can finish repairs quickly. What you got, Kay? What do you know about S.H.I.E.L.D.? Lucky knows all about the... What about it? How long has the facility been in NORCO? S.H.I.E.L.D. came here early. This area was plantations. Weren't no money in that after slavery. Got all that oil right here in the Gulf. Oil companies come in, get the land cheap, river connects straight to it. Whole operation down here used to be run from their central headquarters. Then they split it up to get around some laws. And you got this regional corporation with Laura St. Clair at the top. Man laughs. Bet they regret that idea. Laura St. Clair, the regional executive of S.H.I.E.L.D. NORCO. Board of directors pointed her because of Thomas, her daddy. They're thinking they got her daddy. Look how that worked out. She then lost her mind, and Thomas, you don't want nothing to do with her. What do you mean? Well, hell, it's all in the newspaper. She'd been sending survey teams out into the lake. Why'd she send them there? Don't make no sense. That area of the lake, they ain't got no oil, no salt domes. Whatever she's looking for, it ain't much to do with oil. And about Thomas St. Clair. Thomas started the company that gets all the security contracts around here. Got his degree from LSU. Louisiana State, I would guess. Moved out to California to make robots. Man's a billionaire. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s board of directors appointed his daughter thinking they could get some of his expertise at a discount. They ain't known the drama back then, but they sure know it now. Thomas legally disowned his daughter. She tried stealing Clair Bionics out from under him. Some people say she even tried to kill him. Nope. I want to leave. Enough about S.H.I.E.L.D. You from around here? What? No, that's not what I clicked on, Gabe. Are you from around here? Lucky comes from Ventry, right up the river. But he done traveled the land, walked to Knoxville, sailed to Mexico. Lucky done seen a good piece of this world. I just realized Lucky's always talking in third person, Lucky. How long you had Potts? Potts been Lucky's side 2 years. Found her pregnant beneath a car one day. Couldn't stand to see her like that. See her like she was. Met a man with some land, wanted the babies. Thought we'd part ways eventually, but shoot, guess I got her used to her being around. She returned all I did for her many times. Alright then. We now need to go fix our truck. Vanish mean cow. I don't know. Overworld is blocked. to walk home? Is there gonna be mad dudes in the backyard? Oh, hi. I'm no interest in talking to you, Lucky. I would like to pet Pots. Alright. Lucky waits beside the truck. Was Miss Madre's house then? Lucky knew your mama a bit. How? She was around, seen her a time or two. She weren't no friend. To the companies neither. They'd have liked to have her dead. Got their wish, old man nods. They did. Companies want to get off the oil. Too much trouble. What do you mean? Put in the wind turbines in the Gulf and now they're building a brain. A brain? Lucky. Hell, everybody knows they're in there building a brain. All the refineries doing that. Going to hook them all up and make a bigger brain. And you'd have to outsmart Lucky. Lucky's smarter than the big brains you can dream of. Yes, you are, Lucky. I'm sure you can outsmart the AIs that are being assembled in these refineries. You're gonna use it to find fuel out in space. Best of luck, there will ain't nothing wrong with trying to make a buck. Wait, then why get in their way? Lucky ain't fine nobody's way. Everybody likes Lucky just fine. You blow up an oil pipeline? He maintains a neutral expression as he watches the tree line. Lucky done blowing up all kinds of shit. I like Lucky. Lucky's great. People think Lucky hates S.H.I.E.L.D. Lucky don't hate S.H.I.E.L.D. Lucky just likes causing trouble. Without S.H.I.E.L.D. ain't nobody have a job in the place. Here comes the robot. We best get moving. You want to talk more? Just tap me on the shoulder. I have finished repairing the truck. Shall we attempt to access S.H.I.E.L.D.? 1 second. Let me just... I can't go into the kitchen or the house anymore. And I can't leave. Can I pet Pots? Okay then. Yeah, let's fucking go then. Monkey flies from the bed of the truck as Million speeds down the highway. We lost Bear. Or Monkey. We lost Monkey. To, why was Monkey in the back? I mean, we still have Pots. That's what's important. But why was the stuffed toy in the bed of the truck? We're down to a party of 4. Sprawling S.H.I.E.L.D. industrial complex. Long ago, it was a plantation land, cheap and abundant along the Mississippi River. The refinery grew in stages, slowly displacing surrounding neighborhoods. The chemical annex came online later. Children of the enslaved became the neighbors of this machine. Why are we suddenly going to talk about the things? The towers! Carbonate and alloy and stainless steel. Among the columns sits the catalytic cracking unit that rocked the town. The webwork crosses high and low, over and under traffic, water and concrete, like veins, like gossamer, like neural circuitry. Pipelines are lights. Everywhere, metal halide probing the river's expanse, coated patterns of warm sodium and cold LEDs wink, thinking, knowing. Say something, speaking, burning eyes seeing. Something to decipher in all that NORCO light. I remember Blue, you only think you do. When he died, part of her did too. I wanted to go to this location. Hello, sir. No sentinel drones around. Once we clear these 2, we're in. Ready? Let's fucking go. Man nods. Let's punch a triangle blue teal. Ow! Stop shooting, Kay. Damage. Alright. Nothing much to it. When them sentinels not around, they let you more or less walk into the place. Let's take a look at that big fella. The freight mover. Hell of a machine. Could really put on a show with one of them. Look at me thinking out loud. Let's get to it, eh? Refinery's eyes. Oh, hello, Eagle thing. Super Duck. Oh, we're back to see the Super Duck. That's right. We're back to Catherine, and we're here to talk to Super Duck. Catherine, you made it to this warehouse with Big Bird. I sure did. We have a job for you. It will pay. You will solve some problems before you die. Dallas. Sup? No stranger to the network. You will assist Catherine. Yes. Catherine, in the lake you saw the stone. We saw you see the stone. We want the stone, but it has evaded us. Super Duck is what else? A network. A system of signals, wireless communication of locusts and frogs, cypress roots, disease vectors, internet of flesh, biomimicry, internet of internets, radio towers, distributed AI, distributed birds in flight. Oh shit, the birds! The birds are now Super Duck. Super Duck saw you see the stone because Super Duck was an eagle in the sky. The stone is a sky thing that many want, but it reveals itself to no one. No one except for you, Catherine. It followed you through the lake. It loves you. It seeks you. It will submit to you. But we must act fast. Shield wants the stone. Player Bionic wants the stone. Super Duck wants the stone. And John has the stone. John, everyone hates John. Everyone follows him. Follows John. Influencer, dopamine fiend. Convinced himself he has faith in God, convinced others even. Some young and idealistic, some old and bitter. These are the Garretts of Tom. You will find them gathered in the bowels of the Promenade Mall in Kenner. John has hidden the stone in this forgotten place. He will use the stone in an attempt to fulfill his prophecies, but his are prophecies of a fool. The fuck is this stone? Super Duck, got it? Go get me my shiny stone. Are you sure you're not a crow? Not eagle or duck? Hurry before you die. I want to eat it. Oh, it's a piece of alien technology or advanced technology that this distributed AI now wants. I guess we will feed this creature of flesh and machine. Have a good evening, you two. You have weirdly good, or your manners are surprisingly good for being a weird monstrosity. There are a lot of nodes in the network. This one's the biggest. I'm a little lost. What's up? The fuck is this thing? What is going on? Who's John? Thing in the warehouse mentioned a John. Kenner John. You don't know Kenner John? Never heard of him. Ever heard of? Oh, what voice was I doing for Catherine? I don't remember. Happy for you. He makes videos. They get shared all over the internet. I watched a couple. Religious stuff. You religious? Turned away for a while, but the cancer brought me back. Doubt. John's a divisive figure among the faithful, not the most orthodox preacher. Where do we find this stone? The thing Super's looking for? Promenade Mall. That's what Super said, anyhow. Okay, thanks. How'd you get involved with Super Duck? All used to happen on Craigslist. Posts showing up. The strangest things. I was bussing tables uptown. Couldn't swing rent. Had a kid to feed. Started responding to the listings. First one I ever did was steal a head drive. Broke into a man's house in Norco. Stole it right out of his office. Brought it to another house. So a head drive is not installed in the person. This is... it says his office. We're assuming this means not out of the man's head in the office, right? We're assuming that Dallas here did not smash open a man's skull in his office to take the head drive and is now telling the story as, yeah, I found his neural implant just in the office. Yeah, his mustache is very bat-like. Could be a batarang. Just put a little thing in the middle. Brought it to another house. The people there were just like me. Like you, how? Didn't know shit. They were there because of a post, just like I was. The house wasn't theirs. Nobody knew whose house it was. They pulled the plugged the head drive into a wall. They gave me some cash. I left. As we know, Craigslist will be the downfall, apparently, of society. Until they get their own app. Planes experience to be what? So wait. Sorry, go. You go. What was that? Was what? That's a bird with teeth the size of my head living in that warehouse. Yeah? That's normal to you? No, I mean, I've seen some stuff in my life. Me too, but... What's the stone? He said it loves you. What was that all about? I don't know. I saw a drone or something in the lake. Why is he calling it a stone? Stone? Drone? I have no idea. I was a little distracted. Well, I need you to start paying attention or neither one of us is getting paid tonight. I got the gist. Some internet weirdos are living in the mall and they've got the stone. That's right. Kenner, John, and his gang. They're keeping the stone at the old Promenade Mall in Kenner. We gotta find a way inside, get the stone, bring it back here. You got that? Go to the abandoned mall, steal the magical stone, bring it to the giant warehouse bird. Couldn't be more clear. You're right, it couldn't. Open? Oh. Biggest node in the network's in this building. How'd you get involved, Super Duck? Why do you still have an icon next to you? You don't. Okay. Be a long night. We gotta call it Uber. Case picker. Oh, that's right. We had this set before. I don't know why it went away. Also, we have the cat case. Why can't we use the cat case? I mean, I guess that's in the future. So these are all... We've earned not a lot of quack coin. We're about to earn 82, though. Or die in a mall. Okay, so every time we've gotten some quack coin, it directly increases our balance in actual dollars, and it's quite a bit for each coin. Each fragment of a coin. So 82 is a lot of cash. The mall is 6 minutes away. We're gonna have to Uber there because Catherine has cancer. Side lot. Mall. Drainage canal. Can we just walk into the mall? We come here all the time as a kid. Same. You fell on hard times, didn't just know how hard. Mall entrance. All Dodecahedron 3. Earn. Some kind of recruitment video plays on the monitor above the entrance. Imagery flashed across the screen, punctuated by task. 3 geometric shapes. Find all 3 stars. Name tag that reads Garrett pinned on a crayon blue shirt. Earn the badge. Tower circled by scaffolding. Find salvation in the stars. Scale model is encased in glass. The plaque at its base reads Arc. What do you think that is? Hard to say. Almost looks like an oil rig. Or a spaceship. Oh, we're gonna turn... Sir, do you plan to turn the refinery or the oil rig into a spaceship? 2 teens speak in whispers behind the gate. Each has a similar bowl cut, lacks shoes, and wears a blue-collared shirt with a name tag that reads Garrett. The older one of the 2 eyes Catherine indifferently. Yeah? What's the thing in the case? Thing is our ticket to Mars. Knew it. How many people can fit in there? That's just the toy version, stupid. The real one is like 500 feet tall. 114 feet and 6 inches. I was close. Yes, Garrett. The mall open? Been a long time since I come by this mall. Is it still open? 2 boys snicker. Not for you, old lady. Where are your parents? Instant clearinghouse. I don't know, watching Jeopardy or some shit? Got some candy for us or something? Give me a ride to the basketball practice. Glad we got this gate to protect us. We're trying to get inside. Either of you gentlemen care to let us into this place? No one's gonna help you. You have to help yourself. Is this how you live your life? Walk around parking lots in the rain asking for help? Or less? Time you take responsibility for yourself. Lift. Become strong. Get a new fit. You look like you're wearing a bag. No more soft drinks. Hate soft drinks. And don't drink them. You need to be initiated before we can even consider letting you in. Initiated how? Humorous. How many readings have you collected? What? How many what? You have no idea what's going on around here. Guilty? You need to pull yourself together. I can help you, but first you need to help yourself. How? Sad. Sad. Really sad. But listen, John's got an app, okay? You need to install it if you have any hope of making your way in here. Even once you're inside, you'll need readings to visit the cathedral. Cathedral? Place where the divine object resides. Don't talk about that with sieves, no moron. What's the app called, boys? What app? One you just mentioned 2 seconds ago to get into the mall. Oh, John Kenner's book. Or no, it's Kenner John's a Crypticon. Or no, what was it? Yeah, alright, that's fine. That's it, Kenner John's Crypticon. Install that shit. Catherine pulls out her phone. Done. Installed. Hey, congrats, you're on your way to being less of a fuck up. We're gonna ask these boys for tech support. How do we use the app? What do we do with this app? It's an augmented reality viewer. You gotta find John's scriptures around town. Scriptures? Sculptures. Virtual sculptures. You can only see them on your phone. There are 3. Find the sculpture, scan it with your phone, learn some shit. The first is in Bruce's yard. Don't make it easier for her. And Bruce is a Garrett now. Show some respect. One will give you a clue about the next. Giving the whole thing away. You will not collect them all, Garrett. No need to worry. Yeah, true. Last one's a nightmare. Listen, if you need help, go to friend. Ooh. Open the Crypticon app while standing in the parking lot in front of the mall. You will see friend. Okay. I'm standing in front of the mall. Can't go up and down. Apparently we lack the arm strength. Uh-huh. Sure. Parking lot. Phone. Crypticon. I am friend. What are you? I am friends. Leave. Drainage canal. Drainage canal forms a moat around the parking lot, dividing it up from its commercial neighbors. Fence adjoins the backside of the two strip malls. The crevasse. The crevasse. We're a crevasse between them reveals the smear of light towards Williams Boulevard. Crevice. Beyond the fences, drive-through chicken, car audio, mattresses, direct-to-you, water towers and power lines, and crumbling concrete and traffic signs. A board of landscape attempts, unkept shrubs, solar-fed Christmas lights weathered and forgotten. Okay, that's quite the list of shit that's over there. Mattress boss. When you need a new mattress, and you need to know it's the boss. Downpour finds its way into the drainage canal, its water level slowly rising. Phone. By the way, who the fuck was Bruce? Alright, let's talk to this thing. Maybe it can tell us who is Bruce. What's up, bruh? I am friend. We need your help. Garrett said to speak to you. You don't know where to find the first sculpture? I am friend. The first reading of John. Not far, in a yard. Okay. I would like to leave. So the side lot. Single car sits in the parking lot. The subdivision at the mall's rear is beyond the lot. Well, there are dudes in this car. Hey, buddy, can you give us a lift? Oh, hey there, bud. That's Keith? Oh, hey. Who? Keith Broussard, guy I went to high school with. You go to high school? Destran? Right down the street. Not so I did see him here. In an abandoned parking lot in the rain in the middle of the night. So I've been on the set for too long? Seems fine to me. Yes, sir. Yeah. All the things you're not surprised by, Dallas, tell me that you've been doing this for too long. Oh, I feel kind of pinned in this corner. Oh, that's fine. Keith? Hey, alright, sister. Thought that was you. What's up? What are you doing? What's up? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm working. Me too. Working a case. Done me a little news website. What's the website? Ain't got a name yet. Still trying to come up with something cool. Keith's News Alert or something like that. Just trying to report on what's really happening around here. What are you investigating? This cult? It's the second cult or third cult we're encountering here. Tell me about this case you're working, Keith. Trying to get to the bottom of what's going on in this mall right here. Heard they got small boys coming in and out. Textbook adrenochrome harvesting facility. Guy who runs the operation looks about as much like a pervert as you can picture. Kenner John? Got it. Man looks like a slug. do you know about Ken or John? I know we gotta start posting in the comment section in New Orleans News and Views. He'd go there saying he learned how to speak to God. Got himself some attention that way. Before you know it, gaggle of boys start following him around. Sick stuff. Guy's a sicko. I mean, keep moving. Maybe I'll come back later and see how the case is going. I'd like that, sister. Come pass by. Why, I don't see you around so often these days. Staying busy? Mind me asking you something? Just a thing I find myself wondering about. Sure. Don't mean for this to be rude, but how come you treated Blue the way you did? One of the best men I ever knew. Why would you ask that? You kept his name. Figures it couldn't have been all bad, just something I wonder. I wonder about something else. Hey, forget I asked. Too busy to be thinking about that right now. Then go be busy, Kate. I didn't mean to rattle you like that. Light pours from the partially open garage door. Four-door mid-size SUV, an older model, well maintained. Found it. First reading from the Crypticon of Kenner Jennings. Oh! Crypticon, early years you spend inside. TV on, dad blaring the game, says he keeps Christ in his heart, but it's a lie. Kenner is the only place on earth. Nowhere to go, no one to hang out with. Your flesh is alien, the house is a prison. Only escape is through fiber lines. Someone in the forum posts a flyer for a show. Somewhere to meet people. Something to do. Whatever. You borrow your dad's car and go. Step into Saint Somewheres, and you immediately know these aren't your people, Garrett. Make a few jokes, someone calls you a Nazi. You throw the first punch, things spiral out of control. If you're making jokes that get you called a Nazi, either A, poor choice, or B, you're a Nazi. Those are really the options for that one. Things spiral out of control. You're outside bleeding, pushing someone's face into a trash can full of Go cups and beer bottles. Scum are screaming at you to stop, but you don't. Someone knocks you over the head with a floor jack. You fall to the ground. You think you're dead. You're unconscious for 11 days. You wake up with a slouched mouth to your left side, determined to ruin everyone's life. You watch the forums closer now. You call the cops on the next show. The next show? And the next show. You get the place shut down for a while. You didn't let up. Good job. Fuck the scum. What? So it's a Nazi cult? Saint Somewheres is where we're going next, huh? Catherine crouched and peered beneath the garage door. Sports commentary blares from television in front of the commercial to space beyond the threshold. Compressor, ice chest, tackle boxes, stacks of cardboard, buckets of bolts, welding scrap, kitchen supplies, a butane store, laundry baskets filled with cans of cat food. An old candle burned to its base, tipped onto the floor. Stacks of disintegrating newspaper, a microphone stand, a collection of shadeless lamps lined against the wall as if waiting for a firing squad. What the fuck is in this garage? Situated amidst the cluster, a man in a red folding chair watches television. His back is turned away. Do we just bust inside because we have the choice? What are you doing? Just Catherine steps into the garage. Here, gains her posture next to the door. Man doesn't notice her. Speak. Hello? Man looks back and jumps in his chair. What in the... Catherine lifts both hand palms out. Sorry to startle you. What are you in my garage for? This is about Bruce, ain't it? Who? Yes, ever since he got himself mixed up with that internet freak, people like you come by asking about him. I keep saying the same thing, don't talk to him. Can't even get him on the phone no more. We work together in the plant, NORCO. So this is the same, this looks like they reused very much the same design as our investigator buddy over there. But this is a completely different angle I think we've seen him. Or it's a flip. Oh, it could just be a flip. We work together on the plant NORCO. It goes out his way to avoid me. Of course, he landed a computer job while I'm busting my ass with a torch all day. Wouldn't even look his daddy in the eyes. My kid, she just left, never came back. It's hard. Hard, alright. Can't focus on nothing around here. Always waiting for him to call. You started digging through all these boxes looking for a little stuffed monkey he'd carry around as a kid. Sounds like my daughter. Figured I could give it to him as some kind of peace offering. What would you tell him if he ever came back? Hell, I don't know. Get some sense? Guess I'd say Bruce, you're my boy, and this here is your home. Wouldn't turn you away for nothing. That cult shit, that Garrett shit, let it go. Just come back on home. That's what I'd say. If you see him, if you see Bruce, will you tell him that? Hell, you can even record it and hang on to it until you see him. Block my number. I can't wait. Get a word to him. Okay. Don't have anything to record with it. Then come back when you do. I'll repeat it. Ain't got no shame left. Go on. Get out of my garage. G T F O. We borrow your car, sir? I'm ready to retire. Where's the second sculpture? Some Saint Somewheres. Is that a bar downtown? Case picker, no. Saint Something? This is a bar? Saint Somewheres. Well, this is for kids, so it's presumably it's not inside of the bar, right? Guess it is inside the bar. How does a kid get inside of a bar? No-goer. Hey, my stomach didn't feel alright. A hot dog finally catching up to you? The past couple hours have been the worst experience of my life. Why'd you let me eat that thing? They seemed fresh to me. No, we told you they weren't, because I had to. Nothing personal, just a thing I had to do. You're a bad person. After you left, my stomach started screaming. You know how hard it is to find a bathroom in the French Quarter? You found one? That's good. No, I didn't find one. What did you do? You don't want to know. You're right. No, Gabe, fuck, why is this misaligned? Oh, but I do. You gave me a bad vibes, you know that? Wanna know how I dealt with an insane explosive diarrhea because I got because of you? Some kind of power trip or something? Do you go around coaxing young men into eating old gray hot dogs most nights? Or this special occasion? Special occasion. You follow them around and see where they took a shit? This is what you do with your weeknights? I mean... enough of this. I think you've got the wrong idea. I'm here on business, not to check in on you. Alright. Get back to business, whatever the hell that is. Ain't somewhere, a small group of gossip conspiratorially. The music spills from inside, drowns out all but the vaguest details. A love triangle, too much whiskey, someone kicked in the wall in a fit of rage. Man working the door tunes out the cacophony while scrolling through cooking recipes on his phone. No cover tonight, just checking IDs. What's happening tonight? Inside. It's bounce night. Bounce night? Yes. Yeah, crowd seems... Catherine glanced around then to Dallas. Different than I'd expect. What are you looking at me for? Just, don't you agree? What, a bunch of white kids shaking their ass to bounce? I'm not supposed to give a shit? I don't mean anything by it. All I listen to is Christmas music. The fuck is wrong with you, Dallas? Sir, what the fuck? All you listen to is Christmas music? Like it's the middle of July, or Christmas July, like fucking middle of summer, Halloween. You just hear jamming Christmas music? Christmas music. That's it. That's the only thing I listen to. The promoter's just like, fucking seriously, dog? Oh, don't even start. Over here, having bounce night for a bunch of white kids. So now it's a problem all of a sudden. All because you listen to Christmas music. Yeah, now it's a problem. That's right. Where are you from, Sticky? Minneapolis. Enough said. Christmas music is just kind of creepy. That's all. Just kind of creepy. That's all you listen to. Creepy. I'm going to listen to you about what's creepy. Whoa, 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 boys. Christmas music is cozy. It helps me relax. It's cool, man. That's cool. That's fine. God damn. What's for sculpture? Talking about this douche whose little gang keeps calling the cops on me? Presumably, yes. One of those mall Nazis. What's this about? I'm an academic. I'm conducting research on this Garrett phenomenon for an anthropology journal. No kidding, so you visit their secret lair or whatever? It took over that old Promenade Mall. Some of us tried sneaking in there, but they've got the spot locked down. Anyways, here's what I know. There's some game you play on your phone. They stick these devices around town like Easter eggs. Find the devices, scan them with their phones, something like that. Not sure the details. They hid one right outside the bar, so we had the little mall Nazis coming by every night to find them. But then last night, Ditch Man came and grabbed it. We gotta go find Ditch Man. Ditch Man! Ditch Man, where you at, Ditch Man? Who's Ditch Man? He lives over by the mall. He's usually hanging around the ditches, feeding the ducks. I don't know the guy, but Belle vouches for him, so he must be alright. Like we're headed back to the mall. Why do they do this? Call the cops on you. I don't know. They will try to get every show I book shut down. Maybe because they have nothing better to do. This Ditchman lives all the way out in Kenner. What's he coming around here for? Ditchman! Digimon. Yeah, it could be Digimon. He buys stuff off Belle. What kind of stuff? Oh, so there you go. Glancing down at Catherine's shoes. Why do you care? Just looking for a way into the mall. Say this, Ditchman gets stuff from here. He takes it to the mall. I think he's selling it to those little Nazis. Try sneaking into the mall? What stopped you from getting into the mall? First, we tried lifting the entrance gates, but they're all locked tight. They even fenced the bank, the canal, so you need a boat to get past them. I think I'm going back with a couple kayaks sometime. About tonight. This is gonna be at least 2, and we got a shift in the morning. Alright. So the first thing is about shutting this man's show down. The first stuff. Let's go drink some other time. Sounds like we're looking for us in Kenner. Back to the mall. Sure. Call it Uber. Back to the mall. Electronic device. Small plastic device lies on the bank of the drainage canal. Literally, we scanned here before we left. Hi. Second reading from the Crypticon of Kenner John. Leave the hospital and discover faith, that immaterial essence. Pray, Garrett. Pray in the closet during the football games. Post prayers to the show forums just to fuck with the scum. That's how Garretts find you. One named Garrett, so they're all named Garrett. Some kind of joke. Doesn't matter. You're Garrett too. 26 Garretts in all. Garrett worked in the basement below the council chambers. Said they had a closet full of old computers. Garrett plugged one in, used it as a server. That's how Garrett hosted the sermons in the sky. He projected videos of a guy he found online, said he grew up in Kenner just like Garrett. Garrett began watching him too, told the other Garretts to subscribe. Soon all the Garretts were watching Kenner John. John summoned his flock to the ziggurat of the Promenade Mall and taught them about Christ's hidden nature and other secrets of faith. He spoke these things on... Oh, hello there, sir. He spoke to these things on the server beneath the council chambers. He did concrete above the New Orleans sky. Papa, well, what do you think about Johnny? I just hate him. A real fuck, ain't he? Can I help you? Catherine there, it is I who will be helping you on this night. You come to see me waiting in the ditches. Waiting, no trouble there, child. Happy to do it. Need access to the mall. Here I am, delighted to assist. The man eyes the ring hanging from Catherine's neck. You even wear the stone of them. Magdalene. Just as she herself wore it, you are the image of her beauty. You, why are you here? We were neighbors once upon a time. Do you not remember? I've only come to help as neighbors do. Catherine shakes her head. What is this? It is my responsibility to guide you, to watch over the children. I've been to see Kay. She is well. Excuse me? Oh, you did mention seeing Ditchman not too long ago. Dallas, can you tell me what this is all about? Dallas, you've seen so much random bullshit. Tanagasa uncomfortably close. You're holding up your phone and the man is just like, hey. Hey. But yeah, Dallas, you've not reacted to anything else. This is what bothers you? It's about a boat. Oh, it's about a boat. About a boat. Boat that can get you into the mall. The Garretts, they favor me over John, that little shrimp. That little sad boy. I'll be your guide into the mall, the sanctum of the Garretts. Turns to Dallas. This man, I think he's been following me to help you. I've always watched over you. But Blue, good man, they say, an asshole. He wouldn't let your papa near you. Well, here I am. I came to tell you, you needed to worry about Kay. Keep her name out your mouth. We gonna slap this man? Keep her name out your mouth. Because she'll be home, perhaps too late for you. Dying, they say, from becoming to being, the philosophers say. Where did you see my daughter? Walking through California like it was Galilee, her robes frayed, splendid, divine, a child of Christ. No, not getting in a ditch with this guy. Fuck no. There's no one else in this place to help you. Do you see anyone else? Anyone who will help? I don't want your help. I don't want to be anywhere near you. Stay away from me and my family. Are we clear? I have all the time in the world, Catherine, but you dare do not. I'm not here to frighten you, to harm you. Quite the opposite. Without my help, there will be no getting into this mall. Patience is a virtue of your papa. I am your only way in. Alice leads Catherine from the canal. Let's go find the last sculpture. We don't need his help. He wants to touch the pick button. Closing on that phone. I know him. Smiles and gives an enthusiastic wave as Dallas glances back towards the day. Sounds like a stalker. I just don't know. Seems like this parking lot is full of strange men who know your name. Am I missing something here? Dallas, this is a pretty good observation given that you've literally reacted to nothing thus far. The weird fucking eagle monstrosity hanging from the roof that could talk. Normal day for you. What, you think I invited them? I don't know, maybe? Just as confused as you are. Back away, not today. Second reading. 26, basement below the council chambers. Is there a council chamber? No. Keith made me a little upset earlier. Still cooling off. I don't have a device to record you with, but you have a cell phone. Can I, like, drag cell phone to door? I still don't understand why we need something to record this man. Sup, friend? I am friend. We need your help, friend. Understand the readings. The last reading has me stumped. Discovering the third reading of John is the most challenging. Could not help Gooch from the second reading of John. John spoke of these things on the server beneath the council chambers. He did above the concrete in the New Orleans sky. Basement sky. He's talking about City Hall. That's downtown. Basement beneath City Hall, sky above City Hall. Sure. Oh. Back to downtown it is. Hi. Overpass. Clinic. A woman with an exhausted expression sits on a bucket with a forgotten cigarette burning in her fingers. Talk to this homeless lady. Sleepless. You're one of these nerds that comes around here to play with puppets? I'm not. Catherine, no, not my scene. Good, we're back here trying to live a quiet life. These people with their haircuts, they come around here playing with puppets, making a big production, then the cops show up and give us a hard time. Got chased away from my last spot. I'm not gonna deal with that again. Where was your last spot? Is it the mall? The mall in Kenner. One of the first after they condemned the building. A man lived in the closet. It was strange, but he kept to himself. No one bothered me in that place until the boys showed up. They chased us out, threatening to report us. Little bastard, that guy John, their leader, he should die. I hope the closet man lives up to his word and kills him. The fucking closet man is gonna kill this dude who's gathering children? That seems fine. City Hall. Welcome to New Orleans. No council session this evening. Buildings closed. Garrett sent us. The guard looks Dallas up and down. Nah. We're here because of Ken or John. I've let a lot of people pass through in the evening, wanting to take pictures of the roof or whatever the hell. None of them look like you two. I'm following my gut here. Does the city know about this? So the city just lets these Garretts come in after hours. Do what I'm told. You're looking for a reason? Go somewhere else. We're serious, dog. We're training to become Garretts. Why? Garretts are cool. Want to be cool. Man stares vacantly at Catherine. Turns to Dallas. What about you? I would also like to be cool. Cool like a Garrett. Guard shakes his head. This whole city's lost its mind. Listen, there's some funny stuff that happened to this building at night. If you're thinking you can just walk to the roof, not like that. And be careful getting around. One of the generators went dead. The elevator's out, so are the stairwell lights. Okay, so the answer was, we would like to be cool. Yay! Let us in. What the fuck is happening? Ahead is an elevator corridor with a stairwell. A long, unmarked hallway extends to our left. The exit's at her back. Down the hallway. Catherine wanders the hallways until it terminates at the council chambers. The door is shut. The lobby is behind her. To the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Head to the elevator corridor with a stairwell. Long, unremarkable hallway extends to her left. The exit's at her back. The elevators. Catherine enters the elevator corridor. The floor display above the elevator is dash stairwells ahead. To the stairwell. Catherine enters the pitch black stairwell. Go down. Catherine descends the stairwell. Fading fluorescent bulb strobes into the hallway to her left. Stairwell's at her back. Her left. Corridor immediately meets the stare of a man squatting on the ground in the stuttering light of the hallway. Speak! Speak, sir! And he responded with, I wouldn't stick around too long. Why? What's that supposed to mean? Man's demeanor remains unchanged. He removes a receipt from his shirt pocket with a note scribbled on the back. He begins to read. On the 7th floor is a planner, but if you don't listen closely to the following, he'll hide. In the darkness are hands you must shake. Do so in the order I say. Any misstep and the elevator will clear the mistake. First number in our sequence is the floor above the council chambers. Third most distance from the sky. There are 11 floors. Let me bring out a notepad. Notepad++, let's go. Alright, so there are 11 floors. One, count the basement. Our second number is that which makes an even divide. Which is either 1 or 11? The darkness in our hands you must shake. Do so in the order I say. Any missteps and the elevator will clear. First numbers are in our sequence is the floor above the council chambers. Third most distant from the sky. So the second floor if we're counting the basement. Is either next one's either 11 or 1. Third is just above it. Third is just above it, the 5th from the sky. First floor, second, third, fourth. Fourth is 5th in the sky if we're counting the basements. Hands a receipt to Catherine. If you need help, friend is outside the building. Open the app and he'll be there. Good luck. Leave the hallway. We don't need to say what. We understand what's going on. Upstairs. Returns to the entrance level of the stairway. Go upstairs. Arrives on floor 2. Feel around. Catherine gropes in the sightless dark. She feels the distant touch of another's hand. Startled, she gasps, withdrawing her own. What is it? Someone's in here. Speaks into the darkness. Hello? Stairwell is silent, but for the decaying echo of his voice. Reach out hand. Catherine reaches out her hand toward the darkness, and an unseen hand grasps firmly and shakes. Who's there? Silence. Press elevator panel to clear the sequence. Go up a floor. Do we have to go all the way to 11 or to 1? Farewell. Up. Up. So 11 floors if you count the basement, and the floor number that divides evenly into 11 is first floor where there's no one. So on the 7th floor is a planter, but if you don't listen close to the following, he'll hide. In the darkness our hands you must shake, do so in the order I say, any missteps the elder will clear the mistake. First number in our sequence is the floor above the council chambers, third from the most distant from the sky. There are 11 floors should one count the basement. Our second number is that which makes an even divide. Unless there's a floor 5.5. We don't count the basement, there are 10. And it would be 5. Including the mezzanine low overhead beam. When they say even, do they mean it divides in an even number, or divides is a whole number? Because only one of these is true for 11 floors. Again, unless there's a 5.5. Whoop. Thank you for the redemption, Cogswell. Whoop. Floor 5. 6. No, I didn't mean to grab a hand. Floor 2. Go up. 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 He sighs heavily, killing me. Magnetic card reader. Locked. Okay. So the 11th floor is the roof, apparently. Or the 10th floor is the roof. 11, you count the basement. Second number is the one that makes an even divide. Council chambers are on the first floor. Second floor is where you shake hands. Okay. And 5th from the top. Third most distance from the sky, so basement, first floor, second floor. And that's also the one above the council. Third from the sky. If So ninth would be first from the sky. 8, 7. So apparently we're going to the 6th floor and then the 7th floor. Wait, 5th from the sky, 3rd above it. And the 3rd is just above it, 5th from the sky. So that'll be the 4th floor. So we're going 2, 3, 4? How does 3 divide 11 evenly? Oh, I hate that this is sometimes not line up where I'm clicking. Yeah, shake hand. Go up. Out hand. That's 3 handshakes and nothing happened. I think we got it wrong. Stay on the receipt. Hit the elevator button and let's try again. Friend is right outside if we need help. Lobby. Hallway. Council chambers. Over sheet. First floor in our sequence is the floor above the council chambers, which is 2. Yeah, it's not working. Go to the stairwell. Go up. Take a hand. This is above the council floor. There are 11 floors. Should one count the basement? Our second number is that which makes an even divide, which is 5, I guess. We're counting it as 10 and not including the basement. 3rd is just above it, 5th from the sky. Fifth from the sky. We're including the 10th. That would be the 5th floor. So it would be the 4th floor, which makes no sense either. We already tried 3, 4, so I guess we're gonna try 4. And that wasn't it either. Guy on the base said we should ask a friend for help. Not yet. Don't come in and out too much. People might notice. What's up, friend? I am friend. We need your help, friend. The man at the basement spoke a riddle. Decided a riddle. Yes, it said. Uh, 11 floors that include the basement, only one makes an even divide. We just tried that. 11 floors with the one in the middle. So 5 below. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Are you saying we shake 5 first? And 5th from the sky, so Okay. We'll try 5 from the... We'll try the 5th floor. Which I thought we literally just tried, yes. Elevators. Stairwell. Up. Out hand. Up. 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 Shake hand at 5 and then 6. Up. And begins to pull Catherine slowly towards the floor. She grabs Dallas, attempting to resist. Catherine? It's... Hand jerks her violently to the floor. Dallas attempts to intercept the figure in the dark, but only meets the wall. Slaps the wall. Tell me who the fuck is there? His echoes trail off in the extremities of the stairwell. As Catherine looks up from the ground, the light switches on above them. Dallas recovers Catherine from the floor. She hangs her arm around her shoulder. You ain't in kind of condition to be doing this shit. Yeah, you're really not. I know. See a light. Up there. Carry you. No, it's fine. Let's just find this planner, get to the roof, and take whatever it takes to be done here. Whoop. Narrow thread of light shines from a doorway down the hall. Into the doorway. Catherine steps into the warm lamp glow of the 7th floor office overlooking Duncan Plaza. A man sits at the desk facing a window. He looks back at Catherine. It's away. Office is closed. Late, Planner looks at Catherine over his slouched shoulder. Planner no later than usual. Keep listening. We're drafting a new master plan. Nods and leans against the jamb of the door. Been an ordeal. You may have seen about it in the news. The antagonism in this city. My god, everyone wants something different. Planner looks away from Catherine. Isn't that every city? Thank you for the submission, Cogswell. He slaps the wall. Listening. And I'm the one they hate the most. The other planners are more interesting, younger. They're passionate about the work. I'm old now. I watched them bulldoze the projects I wanted. Projects. I wanted it. Wanted them gone. You don't know what the wrong decision is until you make it. The road splits and you have to keep going. The highways, they have to go somewhere. The houses, they're going to flood sometime. Speaks, he crouches into himself in an odd, anxious way. And no one wants to relocate, but the stubbornness of nature is unmatched. It drives the rest. In the end, it drives our decisions. It forces them. You see? I understand. Bloods have made lots of decisions for me. Some will confront these decisions before others. This creates an imbalance. It creates the conditions for conflict. When we plan, we don't plan for a community. We plan for a city at war with itself. We decide the winners and the losers, and the stakes grow higher. Losers? Well, they're gonna hate us. He returns his gaze across his shoulder and meets Catherine's eyes before looking one final time. Gives me a fucking ulcer. I'm trying to get to the roof. I was hoping I could gain access to the roof. The planner turns in his chair. I see. Any chance you could help? You don't look like the others, I'll say that. Me? Where's your shirt? Mrs. Catherine with one hand and points towards a coat rack near the door. Key cards hanging on the rack. He returns to his original posture, facing the window. Catherine grabs the key card. We're gonna teeth this card. We still have this card in the future. Kate ends up with it. Somehow. Go up. Go up. No more hands in the darkness to be shook. My door. Catherine scans the ID badge and pushes open the door. Exit to the roof. Cool winter air above City Hall. I need to sit for a moment. Of course you do. Gesture to a nearby air conditioning unit. Let's sit. Let's just sit on these uncovered AC units in the winter. Ooh, look at that landscape, or that skyscape. Getting too old for this. Oh, I'm playing all 4 pixels of it. Getting too old for this shit, Dallas? Running around like this on my 49th birthday. What a life. Birthday? Today's your birthday? Today's my birthday. At least it's memorable. No question there. You alright? Fine, I just needed to breathe for a minute. That was strange. Never be normal with super. Always gotta be some shit like that. But why keep doing it? Don't know. Because it's very interesting and you're getting paid. And supposedly you don't see anyone, you know... Actually, no, you started your life with super by breaking in and stealing some shit. So I don't know about this. Dallas lifts his head in resignation. There's not much else, really. Not anymore. What would you rather be doing? Good. What I'd like to do is be home with my daughter and my grandchild. Where's home? Holly Grove, right near the canal. Started staying with me a few months back. They liven up the place. Kids do that. Got any? A son and a daughter 2 years apart. Still at home. My younger one, I can't get him out of the house. But my daughter, she didn't want anything to do with me. Maybe when I was diagnosed she'd come around, but she never did. Catherine looks towards the westbound traffic. No, she never did. Apparently she's in California, though. Ditchman saw her. Ditchman. Hurts to be dropped like that. Sometimes it hurts worse. More time passes. I just know I won't see her before I die, and that... It does hurt. Hurts, and then you die. 2 of them laugh. Not all that bad, just hope there's something on the other side. There is, I know there is. The ones I hurt, the ones left behind, I'll see them there. I'll get to apologize. Amen. Let me ask you the same question you asked me. Why keep doing this? Not a lot of runners our age. Long story, this is my first time on the app. Things have been interesting for a while. He knows that. He knows it's your first time here. We already went over this in the first act. I tried to have a straight job once upon a time, but that didn't last too long. Yeah, why not? Let's just say I lied on my resume. Nearly everyone you meet has a story like that in this line of work. Nothing special about me then. I wouldn't say that. The old man in the ditch thinks you're special. Let him think it. Did you figure out this last sculpture is around here somewhere? Said something about it being in the sky. Can't move up and down. Okay, game. I don't know why I'm not allowed to tilt this up and down. You try looking up. Look up, stupid. Oh, there you go. We have to tilt the whole screen to look up. There it is. Third reading from the Crypticon of Kenner John. New Orleans is a pit and Garrett's stuck in it forever. New Orleans is the lowest world. A messenger visits John, tells him about the early faithful now living in the cavities of the Martian moons. Tells him there's a way to commune with them through the Adamic language of angels and spellcasters and others who know God's mind. There is a chrism, a fluid that John must imbibe. It is an egg that floats in the sky. John is blessed with a plan to escape the low Earth's reach. The Garretts must build a spacefaring ark, a vessel which to leave this Earth. Having imbibed the chrism, John may ascend beyond the distortion of the low world and listen for the twilight language. Two Garretts work together at Stennis. John appoints them to oversee the task. They soon find other engineers sympathetic to their plan. The Garretts labor for 501 days, and in that time, the ark is complete. All that remains is the egg, which holds the chrism to know God's mind. This is it. We found all three. Yeah! Go back to this mall. Teach these kids a lesson. Oh good, we don't have to climb back down the stairs. We can just teleport down. Uber to our Holly Grove. Nah, we're not gonna go see your family. Text message received. Super Duck. Catherine, we'll send an advance to your wallet in order for you to complete the mission, but please do not waste our time. Did they go? Those two shits, where did they go? Hell. Just waste our time, we have to get in here. Only one option comes to mind. The creep in the ditch? Ditch man, afraid so. Night, I hate it. Go see Ditch man. What's up, Papa, Ditch man? Alright, where's your boat? We need your boat. Oh! Space is pure glee. How wonderful, a boat to ride into John's fucking skull. We'll live inside of it. Calm down, keep your distance, lower your voice. We need your boat, not you. The mall, John's skull, John's skull. The boat is just a little farther down the canal. Let us go and visit the sanctum of the Garretts. Ditch Man is the best character thus far, other than maybe Bear. And we're back to Kay. Decommissioned freight mover is suspended above the refinery. Guardhouse. Crane manual. Hello. Instruction manual for the operation of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s railroad crane network. Take this, you read from the manual. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s railroad cranes can be operated from a safe distance using control panels located at various points in the facility. Each crane is labeled with a unique identifier number. To operate a crane, enter the prefix code 15309? No, that's not right. $16309. There you go. I was off by one. That is the prefix code for the Reliant. In case you need to ever jack a starship. Followed by the crane ID. A wanted poster hangs on the wall. Wanted, drone fleet captain, son A19, commonly known as Drone Priest, is missing and considered armed and dangerous. Contact Shield Community Dispatch decided do not approach. The left security monitor displays a freight elevator. The center security monitor displays the Good Hope Cemetery, raised tombs surrounded on all sides by refinery architecture. The right security monitor displays a freight-moving robot hanging limp from a crane. Computer or computer. Command line terminal sits open on the computer's desk. Type command. Security status. User status authenticated. Someone has forgotten to log out. Fortunate for us. Freight elevator lock engaged. Drone bay lock engaged. Engage lock. Freight elevator lock disengaged. Drone bay lock engaged. Map of shield security zone. A display is on the monitor. Duck's an old friend. Your grandpa broke into a pawn shop, stole a jeweled ring to uphold a lie that he was descendant from French royalty. Your mom later discovered the ruby was made from synthetic material. She wore the ring around her neck until she died. She was buried with it. Your mom versioned her consciousness the same disreputable neuroversioning clinic as Duck. The device that hosts her consciousness is called a head drive. Blue. In a mausoleum. Wasn't buried. He was interred in a mausoleum. You visited a few times as a kid. Catherine brought flowers and prayed there. You sat restlessly, waiting for her to finish. Afterwards, she dragged you into the church that faced River Road to make you touch the holy water. She watched you motion the sign of the cross before fixing your shirt. She held your shoulder, and the two of you left. Finish thought. Lucky, fugitive oil pirate hiding in the Mississippi River Badger Woods. Really? Laura St. Clair is the regional executive of Shield Oil. Her role is not secure. The board would like to replace her, but they fear the influence of her father. He is interested in your mom. Duck speculates that it's because the object your mom inserted in the lake. Finish thought. As it turns out, that is important. Shield is building a brain, developing artificial intelligence in order to conduct exploratory missions for off-world material reserves. Gotta get them resources. Leave all this human trash behind, right? Father, cool. Done. Towards the freight elevator. Now we're in. Let's take a look at what Lucky's got. Man crouches down, opens his backpack, reveals 2 grenades. Got these from a guy at the burger place. Lucky done played with the bigger grenades than this. These more little toys. Loud as it is around here, they ain't likely to make much of a ruckus. If we get into any more scuffles, they might be handy, but we best be choosy. Only got us 2. Unzips his backpack, tips his hat, and smiles. They'll be of no use against the St. Clair models that guard Good Hope Plantation. Sure, them guards not your average type. We need to find some other way to get rid of them. What do you suggest? Like I said, there's that big old bastard hanging from the crane over there. Freight mover, or what? Just like you. Might be your Pona? Let's go talk with it. Mover has no agency. How you know? That you wasn't a St. Clair. You come up with something better? Lucky's all ears. Till then, with his gut, Lucky done got help from all kinds of robots. Listen, freight elevator. 2 men watch the monitor above the freight elevator. What is this? The makes us go to space now? Imagine the overtime you'd get, brah. Not to mention the hazard pay. Shit, wish I could be like one of them old-timers retired on workman's comp. What you wish for. You know, them old guys just play it up for the news. They bump their heads trying to tie on their shoe. They get paid vacation. Give me a break. Wow, Dick. Fucking supervisor. Take it. There's no union at this place. Operation Tech. You knew any of the ones that died in the blast? Yeah, I knew a couple. Blue, Wiki, good guys. Wiki weren't on the plant 2 weeks. No work. This work, no joke, brah. They gotta do it. People want to drive around, eat their microwave dinners, all that shit. They don't come free. Someone's gotta make it. Just hope it ain't us next time. Keep your eyes open, The ones that get hurt ain't paying attention. Or, you know, you have a shitty work environment, which it certainly looks like it is. The headquarters right that way. Yeah. Montage unfolds on display. Laptops, satellite, fiber optic cables, a diverse, smiling workforce. A stock voice narrates. SHIELD's commitment to sustainability is built into our business model and code of conduct. To protect our planet's ecosystem, SHIELD leverages informatics and machine learning to harness extraplanetary resources such as magnified solar energy and astral ore. Ah yes, astral ore, as we know, is the way of the future. Our priority is the safety of our workers and the integrity of wetlands and other natural habitats across the planet. SHIELD, a greener world awaits. Yeah, ain't nobody believes that shit. Wait, we can just teleport up to the catwalk? We can go to the Good Hope Plantation, the catwalk, the crane platform. We're on the catwalk. Good Hope flame ain't burning too hot tonight. Some nights this thing gets bigger than anything you can imagine. Light up the whole damn parish. Yeah, I've noticed. There's that big boy. Pro booth with a number pad, a small embedded speaker is mounted on the catwalk. 2914. That was it. The override. Where's the override? Crane platform. Wires drift in the wind above the catwalk. Your eyes follow them upwards to the large freight mover hanging from a railroad crane. Ain't got no legs, huh? They gave it arms and a torso, but no legs. Freaking weird. You shout towards the machine to get its attention, but it remains unresponsive. Million emits a high-frequency whine. Silence follows. A voice swells from the sky as the mover begins to speak. You will dive into the water, and the depths will become the surface. The breeze will change the shape of the flame, and the flame will be boundless as the territory that it lights. Why do you keep it down? Ain't no time to make a ruckus yet. You will find in the water not only flames, but whole hurricanes. There will be patterns of light that form the shape of the old bayous, where those who killed for freedom still hide. Like, this a poem or something? Rattling cages on the tracks, it whispers at the pond. Perhaps the pond will whisper back. That ground, that soil, those bloody days. The lights of the lanterns become this very flame. Be straight with me. You gonna help us out or not? You will find the old pole boat where the ghosts still hide their eyes. There are mall eyes, the ditch eyes, and the bayou eyes. There are eagle eyes, and duck eyes, and cardinal eyes. Is this Super Duck? And there are your eyes, and your eyes are the refinery eyes. The number on its chest is 016. Remember that, alright? That's the identification number for the crane it's hanging on. That's how they do it around here. You'll find the controls. Drop this big goofy bastard right on the guards. Wouldn't that be a hoot? Sir, you did not help us. We are going to drop you to murder you and your friends. Please enter a command code. 2914016. Manual override initiated. There you go. We got the override. Please enter movement path code. What now? $17.76. Where's that thing going? I believe that's determined by the movement code you just entered. Punching whatever came to mind, but let's hit the direction I hoped. It will stop before it reaches the flame. They won't have a code that sends the damn thing straight into a gas flare. Oh dear Lord Jesus Christ. Oh my. That thing rambled a bit, but I wasn't trying to kill it. You set out to cause a distraction. This most certainly qualifies. Guess that's what happens when you talk your poetry to old Lucky. Let's hope the explosion draws a few guards away from the headquarters. If this don't do it, then nothing will. Wait, y'all hear something?
Right.
Can anybody tell me, not Lucky, can anyone tell me if this thing is hostile? Can anyone tell Lucky if anything is hostile is what I would expect from Lucky. Drone priest, they cannot decommission me. They will never decommission the drone priest, baby. The drone priest is going to kill you! Gone forever. Is the refinery a damn clown show? Come my little ones, let's dance. Okay, what in good Lord's name? We killed the drone priest. Great Mover burns alongside the Good Hope flame. Alert 1016. Alert. Plantation's clear. Headquarters right that way. Look, no guards. Guess Lucky was right. See, Ma, no guards. Alright, I'm gonna walk right into this plantation. Hello, Moon Man. The fuck is this? Spacer's choice? It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. The doorman, such splendid attire. Chosen vagabonds of the highway as your guides. Fitting finery for this pageant of epiphany and ashes. Beyond these doors, the masquerade of the refinery flame. Each likeness a shadow in opposition is cast. That which is low shall rise. The swamps become mountains, the earth a ceiling of the sky. The path is straight for the wayward. Thieves are gift givers, and the flame is the providence of the mind. Lucky didn't know what to expect, but sure as hell wasn't this. Don't attract attention. Let us move along. Okay. There's a bird man. There's people over there. A mask. Someone's got some lovely blue hair over here. There's another bird man. There's Nazgul. There. There's the sun. Perhaps, praise the sun. Balder's with them. Birdhead. There are many currents of deceit and mistrust coursing through the room tonight. Some wear masks to speak truthfully without fear of reprisal. Others wear masks to farther deceive. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO, is unwell. That's why she doesn't join us tonight. She was once the darling of the pageant, but no more. Her power is slipping. She's at odds with her father on one side and the board on the other. Why is she at odds with her father? They seem to seek the same thing, but for different reasons. There is a technology of unknown origin that has made this region its home. Laura believes that it holds the key to powering a mining fleet that can travel great distances for the purpose of gathering ore. It is her final bid to move S.H.I.E.L.D. away from Earth extraction. Her father, Thomas St. Clair, hopes to block his daughter's discovery of this elusive technology and to intercept it for his own designs. He's a man without a face. You'll never see Thomas St. Clair, but his eyes were everywhere that he wishes them to be. They are here tonight, behind several of these masks, perhaps closer than you realize. Why she is pursued? Why is she at odds with the board? Birdhead! She has pursued a mystical, invisible device against every wish of the board, inflating the operations budget in order to siphon money away from her towards her zealous mission. She believes that if she can secure this technology, the board will forgive her for her many transgressions. I'm in a position to know that she is mistaken. It's too late for her. A coup is already underway. It has only taken this long because they hoped her spiraling madness would drive her to suicide. Jesus! They fear the wrath of her father, with whom S.H.I.E.L.D. holds many profitable contracts, but Laura's self-destruction may prove too costly in the end. What is this technology on about? A vessel of light that has remained hidden in the lake for decades, a visitor from a distant star, a hoax, an angel, a military weapon, a drone, distortion created by gases combusting in the swamp, caused by light reflecting off of Neptune. Of course. No one has been able to capture the specimen or even verify its existence. Laura becomes more irate with each proposed theory. She grows darker by the day and the device escapes her reach at every turn. Nope, I don't want to speak to you again. I hit leave, but the game says sometimes when I click the option above. Observe! An improvised dance performance plays across the stage. The dancers periodically pause in their motion and eye the crowd with an exaggerated look of distrust. One is dressed in a maroon robe, the other a feathered cap. Approach the stage. You make your way towards the stage. Cheer, jeer, or mimic the dance. Mimic the dance. You begin to mirror the unnatural contortion of the performers as they crab walk across stage. Other spectators dodge you, or give a start at your graze the back of their legs. The onstage performers notice your mimicry. They stop their movement with a severe look of disapproval. You stop as well and meet their expression. One of the performers raises his hands to you. The Shadow! You raise your hand in kind. Dad? The Tryhard. These are both good options. The Tryhard. The performer gives you the middle finger and turns away. Oh, you're not allowed to do that interaction again. Alright. Listen. Trenchcoat, you come to the one last year. And they lit the Nutria on fire. Yeah, they say Thomas St. Clair shows up every year. He might be here tonight. There's no way of knowing with all the costumes. Is it why his daughter didn't show? She's probably up in her office drinking alone. So much bad energy here. It's online. There's a party on the lake tonight. Might be able early to check it out. Party on the lake? Sweet. Keith smokes a cigarette while watching the pageant. Made it here after all. Lots to take in, eh? How'd you get through? How did you get through? My buddy who had security here told me to come on down. Mentioned that at the bar. Slipped my mind. Thinking about what to call my website since I left the bar. Finally settled on the name. You ready? Keith's Corner. Keith's Corner, like... The executives, the landlords, the so-called philanthropists, they'll be cornered in Keith's Corner. Want the website to look like a boxing ring. Want the logo to have boxing gloves in it. Might even do some live streams. Pretty cool idea. Alright, sure thing, Keith. Keith's got him cornered. Man wearing a golden crown gesticulates drunkenly while those around him back away in embarrassment or attempt to calm him. Bruce! History isn't created by the sympathetic, the soft-hearted. No. What? Bend the will of the weak? Huh? What? Jesus Christ, dude. Flower crowd. Why punish those who carry passion and virtue in their hearts? Power is the very essence of life. Power, not compassion or goodwill or stuff like that. That's great, Bruce. Garrett, I'm a Garrett now. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not calling you by your cult name. Not a cult. Definitely is. Not a cult. Place for visionary to thrive, and tonight we leave this world. Yeah, I saw Ken or John brag about that online. Godspeed. That toy rocket's going to explode before it leaves the ground. Engineering is sound. I'm helping to launch it. You're blitzed. You couldn't even walk a straight line. Keep it up. You can only hide your jealousy for so long. Think I'm jealous that you joined a cult? No, not that. I'm talking about the CEO chose me as assistant director. You wanted it so badly, but I possess the confidence to leave it behind. Take a leap of faith. Bruce, we all know you've got daddy issues. Why don't you go hug your little stuffed monkey and cry about it? Minded reject. Too pathetic to understand. Excuse me? You're only humiliating yourself. The Sun and Minotaur watch crowds flow in and out of the lobby. Ooh, we can teleport to the elevator. Which apparently is either going to scan our eye or really care that we're going to press this button. I.e., elevator is protected by retinal authentication. The executive offices are above. That's likely where your mother's possessions are being held. What's a garret? Your mom saw something in the lake. What is it? Vessel of light that has remained hidden in the lake for decades, or a visitor from a distant star, military weapon, blah blah blah. She wants it to go to space to mine for some reason. He wants it for his own intents. Sure. Finish thought. No, please let me finish thought and leave. Thomas St. Clair, searching for something, competition. Finish thought. Is searching for something. Finish thought. Nope, finish thought. That's not gonna get us in. Okay, so we need an eye. Tonight we search the stars for God's signal. Alright, man. That's enough of your nonsense for one night, Bruce. You're drunk. Let's go find you somewhere to lay you down. Oh, that was awful. Ever since he became Laura St. Clair's assistant, he's been like this. Callous, arrogant, rude, and now he's gotten into this crap at the mall? Had enough. Blame his dad. He's always been so cold to Bruce, feeding his insecurities. Father like son. That man had said just one nice thing. I bet he wouldn't be trying to launch himself into space. Bring up by the elevator. Let's see if he apologizes when he comes to you. Oh, hi! Hi, drunk man. I'm gonna pick you up. Hold your face. This was the individual causing a seat at the ballroom. They're all so damn jealous, aren't they? I want my position. Petty bastards. They want what I have. A view from the inside. A view of the river, the lights. Well, screw them. Screw them. Screw them. Screw them. Drunken kid falls into gibbering sleep. Grab him. Clever. If he's assistant to Laura St. Clair, he would have access to the executive suite. Grab his arms. Put the drunken king's arms on your shoulder. Hoist him up. He joined the party. You drag the slouching king towards the retinal scanner. Fucking what? LED sensor passes over his eye before you drop him to the ground. Sweet. Go up? Yeah. What the fuck do I care about this dude? Just leave him on the floor. A reminder to please vote on our raid call. I forgot to clear the ones from yesterday and maybe Monday, but that's fine. Please vote on our raid call at crunch.showbot.tv. What time is it? Not started Act 3 of 3, and it's already 3 hours into the stream. We may have to leave the third act for another day. Laura St. Clair. Binders containing various internal literature, operational documentation, engineering reports, soil quality surveys, human resource handbooks. A binder, no different from appearance, sits among the rest on the viability of operating a server supercluster in the Shield NORCO refining facility. She's just gonna let us read shit. She hasn't noticed us. While the Mississippi River provides a natural cooling source, the NORCO location is determined to be too precarious for a full supercluster build-out. Hurricanes, coastal erosion, unreliable state management, and the location's proximity to nuclear facilities can result in cascading disaster events that would jeopardize critical network infrastructure. It would be better serve as a support node for the proposed Gulf Coast Astral Eyes distributed regional system. The box. The letter. Do not rifle through my things. Laura St. Clair. Hi. The regional Shield CEO stares out the expanse of refinery beyond the office window. I felt you here before I even saw you on the monitor. You're silent, just like Catherine. Look out over the town and imagine where she might be. Never anywhere, just silent. Wait, is the answer to this thing gonna be like fucking Assassin's Creed where it's a piece of Eden or whatever? Things have been feeling vague, haven't they? Those highways you're on, you don't sleep, you don't feel, not anything, vague, nothing, nowhere. I don't sleep either. When I sit up in bed and open my eyes, I see things on the wall. They pantomime, they beg, but I don't turn away. There was a time when I would, but I've lost the energy. Now I watch. Not here tonight for the party. I've kept my distance from the others. If they vote me out, it will upset my father, so they'd rather I resign or die. I stay here, right here. I can see the river here, and the flame. That would be me that the light would come to see. Of course it was Catherine. But the flame is still mine. It still burns for me. Yeah, we set up an even bigger flame for you there, Catherine. Not Catherine, Laura. I've done so much that is wrong, held out so long just to stay near it. I've lost my hold. The vagueness, the shadows. The board has had it. The box on the shelf is what you came for, so take it. By all rights, it's yours. Not if I found what I needed. But it was a mistake. Catherine was smarter than me, or more stubborn. I want the others to have it after I'm gone, not my father, not the board. I wanted to experience the light. I wanted to touch it. But I can't stand around any longer. That's all. Go find your brother. What the fuck? Who told you any of this shit? What'd you do to our brother? The text of the console displays lists the secret's location, each timestamp. It is, you infer, a description of your movement through the premise. Oh. You're not rough through your things. Fine. Storage box. In the box. What's in the box? You find within the box miscellaneous artifacts from your mom's life. Medical bills from Ostiner Hospital, books on the range of environmental topics, a Dimes discount rewards card, and other ephemera. You can go get some cheaper dog food now. Oh, and Kay. Don't trust her. Uh-oh. Did she just... We must go, now. We go now, no delay. Give me the letter. You slide the letter gingerly from its envelope. This letter is addressed to my father, Dr. Thomas St. Clair. It was as you expected, a long series of mistakes, all very amusing to you. I wanted to outlive you, but if just an echo of my memory haunts your lonely days, that will be enough. Hope you find it. I hope you never find it. I know you won't. Time to go. This is where I get off. I suppose they'll be looking for all of us once the body is discovered. Lucky stopped talking in third person, and I'm very upset. I liked it when Lucky just was all third person. Lucky's advice? Keep a low profile. Come along, Potts. Lucky walks down the highway into the obscurity of the surrounding swamp. We have what we came for. The box of Catherine's possessions, though its contents leave me more perplexed than before we arrived. Most of what it contains was trash, scraps of paper. The only thing any interest was a dimes discount card. Did your mother visit the gas station before she died? Why would Shield think to grab it? They put us no closer to finding Blake. Uh-huh. There's the mausoleum, though. Can we go to the mausoleum? Suddenly... sunset? Mausoleum entrance. Oh, hi. Madre. It's all cracked up. Someone busted in. Base of your mom's crypt is damaged with cracks running along the edge. It appears as if someone has tampered with the crypt with a pry bar. We could open it ourselves. Oh, geez, we're gonna get the pry bar and see our mother. Well, that's a choice. Heck. Can't go any farther down. You can't go find your father. Church. Go to the church. You approach the church and try the door, but it's locked. All right then. Get out of here. I'm sorry, the card you swept is not a valid American discount Southeast Incorporated coupon card. Not valid. The card is a forgery. A fluid of thought swirls within the robot's head. Catherine, she always kept her secrets hidden in plain sight. We must search the house. There's more to find there. It is in the statue is what we need to do with it. Hi, statue. Why would Catherine carry around a counterfeit coupon card? There must be some explanation. She was very secretive. We might find some clues hidden around the house. They said don't trust her, which I assume means Millions, because people did say Millions was kicked out before, but now she's back. Maybe Millions wants the device to free all robots. You insert the coupon card into Mary's face. How big was this Mary? I didn't realize that this card thing was like a small piece of this head. So, card fits into slot. So we're talking a statue of Mary that's almost as big as I am? No. It was tiny and squat. This card must be like the littlest discount card. if it was micro SD card sized, it would still be like a head this wide. Like 2/3 of the width of my head. Within the house, you hear a vague clop of something mechanical. The attic, maybe? Oh, it looks like it has shifted since the last time I looked through the boxes. You clear the box, revealing a portal built into the floor. A portal? That's a ladder. How many years has Catherine kept this doorway hidden? Welcome to my underground lair. Hidden office. Map of Lake Point Sheraton hanging on the wall. Pont Sheraton, decorated with various illegible notes and pencil routes through its network of bayous. The processor. Custom built processor. This tower, this desktop tower down here is a custom built processor, you say? Signal jammer, wireless signal jammer. What would Catherine need with such a device? To piss off the FCC or CRTC. But this is in America, so it's the FCC. Work light hangs from 2 small hooks driven into the wall. Its extension cord runs into the makeshift ductwork of the closet. Laptop. A dated laptop. Its keyboard covered in grime. Question mark, question mark, question mark? The center of the table sits a cheap plastic electronic device. One USB cord runs from the instrument to the computer tower. The other runs to the laptop. Power on the processor, which turns on the laptop for some reason. The machine breathes to life. Small LED lights begin to flicker in the face of the oblong plastic device on the desk. The USB cord runs from the device to the laptop. The computer's terminal is quickly obscured by pop-ups advertising malware scanners and other products. Indecipherable static blossoms from the speakers. In distorted bursts, the noise begins to cohere into a cracked simulation of your mother's voice. Complete. Extracting 1400091 zip at 3.54 megabits per second. Head drive. Driver update required. No Wi-Fi connection detected. Was this enumerate medical index? Okay. Please. Percent. Is this child age 23? For your cognitive versioning needs, choose the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic. Dear God, driver update required. What the fuck do you want, millions? I thought. Catherine, enumerating alphabetical index. Array member deleted. What is that? No, percent, please, no. If you can hear me here, please. Away, that robot, please. Please get away. So Millions is not on our side, huh? Don't trust her. Let me guess, that's the end of Act 2. Oh no, we still have to get into the mall. To the mall, to the mall, through John's skull, commands him and instructed to protect the sacred messenger. They are foolish and easily outwitted. Their greatest weakness is their treachery. All you must do is catch them fibbing, lying, and doing against the will of John, their idolater. Then what? And what? Hypocrites that they are, sow seeds of disloyalty, and this will present an opportunity for you to gain what you seek. You got any sort of recording app? The old voicemail was Christ himself was a man of great cunning. Who will be to the garrets presently? Okay. Notice hangs on the door. It reads, "Attention garrets. Ditch man is a repulsive snake who has no place in the small. Do you see what Da Vinci Code fanfiction does to a man? It has aggravated his already demented state. Anyone found consorting with him will be immediately excommunicated. Hope I'm clear. Love you all. God." Pitiful little boy. Ditch man is too cunning for the likes of this. Garrett, my boy. Gaunch. Papa. The only one around here who still called me by my name. Others can be cruel, can't they? To steal one's name is so cruel. Is the kid's name Gooch? I can't get the last reading. Don't think I'll ever be Garrett again. Bruh. I'll be stuck wearing this shirt forever. Be in the eyes, boy. Squats before the man. The kid, isn't it? Look your papa in the eyes. When papa takes over this law, he will give you back your name. The others he will deem Gooch to punish them for their abuse. Patience, my boy. You're a real one, papa. Keep a low profile. John's coming by tonight. Papa smiles wide. John's coming by tonight. Yeah, Pa. He even put a lock on the door to keep you out. Little fuck. Just record me saying the passphrase. Play it for the acoustic lock, and then you can come in and out like normal. My splendid child. To record voicemails, first hover over the piece of dialogue that you want to record. Icon will appear beneath the dialogue. Click to record. The icon is green. The dialogue has already been recorded. Here's the passphrase. It is, "Prayers up, boys. We're going to Mars." If you record it, just play the lock to get it, okay? Here. What is this thing? Acoustic lock. Uses voice recognition. Somebody speak into it. Expecting some kind of, yeah. Voice memos. Yeah, it's just a chair squeaking. Door should be open. Always belong to the garrets. Derelict corridors forgotten by John. Whatever hallway you choose to follow will take you to the far end of the mall. That's where John has imprisoned the messenger. Giant Garrett guards the door to the cathedral. He is their newest recruit, naive in his allegiance to this profane fellowship. Let's find him and grind his allegiance to dust. Rat or a raccoon up in the... There's a raccoon up in the ceiling. A map of spacecraft hangs on the wall. Each vertical compartment of the vessel is labeled. At the base are the operator's commons. John's quarters sit above this, followed by a petroleum dream, and then a chamber of birds. The shepherd's watch crowns the ship. Down in the center thing is dividing line labeled Jacob's Ladder. What are they getting up to in this place? They're building a spaceship. It's a monument to the arrogance of John, but it won't be his to fly. What's up, dude? Puck, my man. Right, my boy. How are things in the hollowed corridors of this exalted place? Oh, good. Everyone's getting ready for tonight's ceremony. John will be up here any moment. Once he arrives, we're locking down the mall. Better put my phone away. I just can't stop scrolling. Been standing here for hours, scrolling. It's all I ever do. John would never enter through these chambers. These hallways are yours. Scroll freely, my Garrett. Like your style, Puck Puck. Food display. A display of food props made from foam and plastics beneath the sigil painted on the wall. Huh. This is like the fucking Shredder's ghetto sewer location with all the Foot Clan. Except, you know, these are shitty teens and not the Foot Clan, who are also just teens but at least, you know, could do things. Service Corridor 1A. Gamer Garrett's. Two little Garrett's gaming on the tiles of the service corridor. The boys that were supposed to let us in. Whoa, don't block the screen. Killing civilians! I'm killing civilians, dude. There's only one remote. Games allowed here. John lets you play games? John wants us to become our best selves. This is me at my best. We're quite good at it. Yeah, I know. That's because I practice. How often? All day, every day. Fuck, I wish I had that time, bud. True Garrett knows what's really important. Video games. Kill the man wearing the little shorts. Go on it, dude. Just shut up. Alright. Conversation's done. The camera still works. That's concerning. Garrett. Sitting in the corner having a good read. Wielded steel container garden sits beneath a buzzing LED lamps. The crop is scattered mix of herbs and winter sprouts. Snacks for Garrett, healthy boys. You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. The angelic language, the unnamed apostles. Speak the angelic language. One must first drink from the mouth of an angel. Like, I gotta make out with an angel, or they're gonna spit in my mouth, give me Ebola? Like, what is the idea here? This will cause a temporary madness in the aspiring speaker before removing all internal barriers that imprison one's mind. If the aspirant is blessed with a sufficient clarity of faith, she will at this moment be prepared to receive the language spoken in the garden before the fall of man. Should she inhabit Earth, another barrier will stand between herself and the divine language. The planet is shrouded in a sphere of distortion caused by cell towers and other sources of electromagnetic radiation. This blight corrupts incoming signals and makes the angelic communication that many of our ancestors enjoyed impossible. In order to speak directly with God's children who reside in nearby corners of our galaxy, the aspirant must not simply kiss the mouth of an angel, but must also travel far beyond the distortion of Earth. The aspirant must then pray with a pure heart and mind at the foot of an altar to the divine feminine. Only then will the language that encodes the fabric of our reality become intelligible. Humans can't really live off Earth, and you kind of need electricity and other electromagnetic fields, things that will generate electromagnetic fields to exist outside of Earth. So I'm not super sure how they intend to be clear of electromagnetic fields in a spaceship. The Unnamed Apostles. The Unnamed Apostles understand the highly malleable and holographic aspects of space-time and can bend it at will. They are capable of enlarging interior spaces beyond its surrounding architecture, extruding hallways many meters into walls that aren't evident from the wall's opposite side. Dudes in the city hall were grabbing Catherine through the wall. Is this literally this is actual description? Floors they delete through a meditative exercise, leaving a void emptied even of time between shape and shaper. This is the gift of the unnamed apostles who have been erased from scripture and have made heretics by those who wish to obscure the hidden nature of Christ. Okay. Sure. Leave. Garrett in the corner. Papa, the immortal. Why the most faithful among the Garretts blesses my door. As soon as we get an angle grinder, that won't be your closet anymore. What did you do with Garrett? He went in there and he never came out. Perhaps you had your nose buried in one of John's heretic little books when he left. That door's coming off, you bastard. Language, Garrett. Are we not in a house of God? Asshole. What is behind Papa's door? My secret closet, my precious closet in John's kingdom. Perhaps I'll hide here in my closet and wait for him to walk by, and then I'll pop out. Surprise! Door is locked by keypad. Wrong. No time for you to enter this door, dear Catherine. Well, where is it time for me to go? Service corridor 1C. Oh, hi. Hey, pup, you got any of that stuff from last time? I could really use something to take the edge off. The energy's bad in here, man. What is it that you desire, my Garrett? Something to clear your mind and widen your eyes. For that I must venture to Saint Somewheres. Perhaps something that will open your heart to the divine presence of God. Your papa must visit La Firenze Park for much such stuff. Or is it an easy, restful sleep that you desire? If so, Santa Claus will have what you need. Shit, pup, that all sounds great. I'll take any of that. The divine stuff, the Santa Claus stuff, just whatever, man. What's up, other Garrett? John's coming! John's coming. We'll be here soon to spread the good news. Your shoes, Garrett. John says you shouldn't wear shoes, just like the Desert Fathers. He wears shoes. Nah, Papa, John goes around barefoot just like us. Just like you. John's delicate little feet. Poor little baby, he wears sneakers. He'll be here soon, then you can look for yourself and see. He will make a mockery of the blasphemers who are so foolish to disobey him. Like who? What blasphemers are you talking about? Why, the new Garrett, of course. Here, the new Garrett does not take his responsibility seriously. The new Garrett does not take his responsibilities seriously. The one guarding the cathedral over there right now. Yes, you're newer than he is, goofball. My hair is much nicer, much smoother. New Garrett, you're the new Garrett. The new Garrett who guards the cathedral does not wear his hair as he should. And at the jaw, as John requests, the new Garrett sins against John and will be punished. And you're the weirdest one here. Is there one selling cell phone cases? Is this a skunk or a cat? Something down there with glowy eyes. Presumably alive if it has glowy eyes. Planless, oh hey! Hi! Planless! Garrett? You're into this stuff too. I was running this booth before the Garretts moved in. It looked like fun. Cool shirts. Would you like to buy a phone case? Got a real nice selection, only $5 a piece. Come back soon. What would we say yes? What do you got? Sure. I would. Frog kisses American parrot. Weird selection, thanks anyways. Big Garrett. Locking the door. Beyond the door is the messenger, we must access it. Good, the ditch fairy crept out of his closet. Garrett! Gary! John doesn't want you around. You keep showing up. I'm gonna have to do something about it. I don't have to worry about John at all. Yeah, whatever you say, you twisted old friend. John and the other Garretts, they aren't like us. They lack our conviction. Like hell, they're here for the same reason I am. What reason is that? Modernism is cancer. Drugs, consumerism, porn addiction, algorithms, hijacking people's lives. Me and the boys reject all that stuff. No drugs, no trash food, no soft drinks, no porn, no video games. If I didn't trust my boys, I wouldn't be standing here right now. I promise you that. These Garretts, they will only disappoint you in the end. I know these guys. Faith, fitness, strength, virtue, that's all what Garretts are about. Alright, let's go record all the lines about drugs and shit. Playing video games. Little shorts. Rolling for hours, it's all I do. Again, how you holding up? Fine, just wish I had a snack. Boy, we find a little snack. Surely there's some... Wish I had a snack. Because we're supposed to be faster than I want to, but it's so hard. Oh boy, we must find him a little snack. Surely there's some food around here. Parking lot of the oasis that may have sate one's desires. This one has a sword. Two Garretts hurl stray comments back and forth across the hall in exchange that resumes conversation. Listen in! Fantasy Horse 6 was designed around player agency, but it has no regard for beauty. I liked it when you got to ride the cricket thing. Torment, frustration, antagonism, even indifference. These are valid things to design for. Pleasure and enjoyment aren't essential to the experience of art. You can have all the agency you want, but what's the point if you can't fast travel? Box of blue collared shirts sit on the shelf. Dear God, these stink. What are they made of? Velcro? You itch. Garretts, how wonderful, how noble, how proud. There's a bong right there. Thing the roof. What's up? Bitch man, you still on that wild Da Vinci Code shit? Yes, I am, my boy. You found Jesus' grandkid yet or whatever? I did indeed. She's right here with us. What? That old lady? Ha ha ha, quit. Lady, are you Jesus' grandkid? Are you kidding? Dude, are you being strung along by this madness as well? Hell no, I just love listening to Papa go on about it. Dude's a trip. Keep it up, puck a truck. Let's fly Jesus' grandkids around our rocket. Splendid, and what new trickery have you been up to lately, rotten fellow? Papa winks at Catherine. Been doing the same stuff as always, ripping on that bong like it's my job, watching heads on the boys. Jesus, well, this is not a group activity, is it? Putting back some cherry bang pow soda. How do I delete stuff from my phone? Never been back here in his life. These hallways are ours. Hallway kings. That's what we are. I kneel, I bow. Stand up, puppy. You're a king like us. A ditch king. The thrones of Garrett are arranged beside those who separate in the kingdom of the Lord. I know. Front entrance. Got the front entrance locked down tight. Atrium, West Wing. And Garrett's up there whispering giggle quietly while watching over the atrium from the dimly lit second floor. Garrett stands scrolling among the vegetation and fiberglass stones of the fountain. He ignores Catherine and Dallas as they pass. The altar to Virgin Mary sits at the foot of the central fountain in the atrium. Okay, it looks like it's waiting to have something put in its hands. If this was Resident Evil, I would look for a sword or something. Atrium, East Wing. Now ditch Leprechaun. What must I do to show you these Garretts are not to be trusted? Nothing you can do to change me. Who said that? Sniveling Garrett with the sword? Rip Boggs? Head tie soda? So they're all back there getting stoned and watching porn? No, can't be. These are my boys. I trust them. Hey, as I say, dear Garrett, these others aren't who you think they are. Whatever, Ditchman. That's just one Garrett in many. I still trust the other guys. I would like to scroll down, Gabe. Yeah, I mean, nothing to me. It's got nothing to do with me. Yeah, so what? We all use our phones. Sure, the timeline's poison, but that you show most of us found John. You can do better than that. What? He really said that? Damn. Oh, whatever. He's still a teenager. He'll snap out of it. The older Garretts know better. You're disappointing, though, not gonna lie. I'll only disappoint you, dear Garrett. That was 2. Sure. How's over? I'll take it. Yeah, sure. Kisses. Never forget, commemorative plastic for the true patriot, only $5. Would you like it? Yeah, sure. Sure. Well, thanks. I bought them all. So that was not the answer to any puzzle, but we now have all the phone cases we want. Frog? This is never forget. We're gonna put the frog one on. we need snack food from the parking lot or drugs? What's up, bro? Hey, Keith. Kate, I feel bad about what I asked. I didn't mean for it to come out like that. Forget it, I just need a second. Any developments on your end? Nah, not a thing. Nobody's coming in or out. In fact, I might call it. Go grab me something to eat. See you around, sister? See you around, Keith. Nothing grabs a wet bag of half-eaten potato chips. Wow, we're gonna give this kid a wet bag of half-eaten potato chips? I mean, sure. Loading bay. Chips. Oh, and they're so moist. Finally some real food. What? John told us we're supposed to be fasting. No thank you. I'd rather enjoy myself with... Port. Got more recordings? Breaks my heart to hear that shit. Not upholding the fast, that glutton. Whatever, Gooch isn't even a full Garrett. He's slow to get the last reading, but still. These Garretts have hurt you again. This sucks, man. There's only 3 of them. Holly Grove, Leffren Park, St. Somewheres. Go to the park. It's $5. We got Ditchman with us. We'll be fine. Look, Kitty's back. Don't appear to be anything else we can click on. That's almost certainly the same cat yet again. Here it is, the place where wild things grow. Just give me a moment, won't you? Pluck something for my Garrett. Are there magic mushrooms growing under the shitter? A gift fit for Garrett. Psychedelics. You'll be so pleased. Urinal. It's nearly full, but otherwise well kept. It's nearly full. Lovely, inviting fixture. Alright, Ditchman. We've had quite a bit of water, I see. It was well kept. It smells foul. Can't pet the kitty anymore? Alright. Can't we just walk there? What did it say? Messenger. I don't know what popped up. Drainage canal. Loading bay. Side. Corridor A. B. C. Bruh. Wait, we need to go back one. Psychedelics for you, sir. Green baggy. Go, my boy. Something to open your mind's eye. You're always coming through, pup pup. Though something psychedelic will help me through this evening. Help me see God tonight, sober. Honestly, you don't think you could stand these other Garretts while sober, man. I'm here to snitch out the man I just gave some drugs to. Serious, dude? Garrett's over there tripping before the ceremony? Whatever, everybody knows how he is. Shakes his head angrily. Pisses me off, though. Just pisses me off. Get it, Garrett. It's disappointing you. How much of this you able to take there, Garrett? Oh, man. You're starting to lose it. And you know what? I'm sick of taking this whole thing seriously while everyone else is just a creep, fuck-up stoner loser. I grew up poor, okay? I don't have this shit growing up. All these degenerates around here come from money. Want something good. I'm tired of being alone. Forget these people. I'm not going to space with these clowns. Plus, my mom's making roast beef tonight. I don't need to be here. Fuck you too, Papa. Freaky little dude. Peace. Alright. Keypad. Catherine approaches the keypad. Keypad flash. Didn't John throw out some numbers in that app of his? 26. Days, 26 somethings, 26 Garretts. $501. That's a long ass code. Keypad flash is verified. Let's check. Yes. Breathe, Catherine. Salvation awaits beyond this door. I mean, this is a pretty good cult setup here. Oh, it's supposed to be like an angel with all the eyes. Though the doorway looks an awful lot like the face of the androids. There it is. Catherine holds her hand out to the thing as it draws nearer. It is sniffing you. I don't feel so well. Dallas offers his hand, but it quickly recedes. Cooper is right, it seems to like you. It seems to be causing your cancer, too. Messenger has sought her for very long, it has. An eye of God, an angel, a halo on her head. Catherine stares into the fluid within the sphere. It is a vessel of the divine and will lead us to a better world. Where is this better world? Where? There is no way to know. It will lead us. I've heard enough of your lunacy for one night. I hear the Garretts gathering beyond the door for John's little ceremony. Sarah shrinks in size and hides itself within the fold of Catherine's coat. Let's go and bend John's ear. A bunch of cookies, there's some coffee, you got some metal chairs for this cult. East Wing. Comes a little dweeb. See him? Do you hate him? He's dressed like a funny little clown. Don't you just want to kill him? Look how disgusting, slimy, like a salamander. Garrett, thank you for gathering here this evening. Let us please lower our voices so we may pray. He stares upon the crowd before making a sign of the cross. Bow our heads and pray. And the Holy Ghost descended in the bodily shape like a dove upon him, and with a voice came from the heaven which said, Thou art my beloved Son, in thee I am so pleased. Jesus, full of the Holy Spirit, left the Jordan and was laid by the Spirit into the wilderness. John looks down at the crowd, whispers the refrain, into the wilderness once more. Garrett, I thank you for gathering this evening. While on an excursion to the Ark, I witnessed that which we have long awaited. I was blessed to observe an egg filled with a sublime illuminated prism, of all the faithful it was mine to behold. Stupid ass, not his, yours, Catherine. Someone talking? I'm gonna need everyone's attention. The egg was sent from the distant reaches of the Keeper's Maze, a beacon to the faithful. It appeared to me in the sky, a dove of pure light, but circular as is the halo above the head of the shepherd of God. The shepherd, as you know, leads not from his own fallen authority. The Holy Spirit that hung at the crown of John the Baptist's head upon the moment of its removal. No spirit will hang upon his head when I rip it from his neck. Jesus, ditch man, you really want to kill this kid? I can't wait. Whoever's talking down there, cut it. This is important. Continuing. Holy Spirit, radiant and circular as a halo. That is the source of the shepherd's authority in this low world. In the swamp beyond the wall, the Holy Spirit descended from the skies to rest upon my head. And how splendid in the glory of God that it should come at such a time as this. As we complete the ark, we will unite us with the world above. The Holy Spirit will fill me. Or the ark. Will bless me with the knowledge of a twilight language capable of passing through the walls of this earthly prison. A language that reacheth the farthest corners of the accursed's den. Our ark, as was the ladder of Jacob, is a bridge to those higher realms. Tonight I will drink the ointment of the Holy Ghost. I will call upon the faithful who have walked this bridge before us. They will shine a beacon and guide us to our home. Questions? Silence. No questions? This is a pretty big deal, guys. Okay, so I thought this was like gonna be one more thing, like a check-in type thing. This sounds really cool. The egg and stuff sounds super cool. I want to ask about the new uniforms. Are you fucking kidding, Gooch? You're not even supposed to be in here. I know. No one else was asking anything, so. This new uniform sucks. We're going to space looking like this? Like we work retail? Seriously? Just save it. Nobody cares what you look like in space. Oh, hey, it's that dude that we just used his eyes to get up the executive floor. I'm quite pleased with the new outfits. Dude, you're such a freak. You're like a wild spirit from another dimension. Why, thank you. You're like some kind of hellspawn. Yes, thank you. You're okay, you're looking off. Oh, mind you guys, everything just kind of everywhere. We're all just one thing, Garrett. Okay, what is happening here? That's it? We're sticking with these shirts? This is what happens when all your followers are children. I'm with Goosh. That would be wearing dope rope like John got. Yeah, brah, or maybe Templar stuff like armor and stuff. Exactly, powerful stuff. Shut up, please. All of you shut the fuck up. Idiots. You want to LARP around dressed like knights? That'd be tight. John inhales deeply. You want me to call you all Garrett? I will call you all Garrett. You wanted uniforms? I got uniforms. We're an aesthetic community, as the Desert Fathers were Wore garments of here, we don humble attire. You don't. Yeah, your fit looks cool. We look like dorks. Your vanity is blasphemous. Papa strikes to attention. Vanity? Old man laughs to a point of shrieking. Oh, who among us not seen the selfies of John? So Papa has decided to join us, has he? The demented ditch man has come with his pickled brain. The messenger did not come to you, fool. You're abducting it and now holding it captive. False. You are not the child of Christ. You can start with that Da Vinci Code bullshit. Your arrogance will cost you your head, John. Turns to Catherine, whispers. To my closet, there is a key with which you may exit this mall. Most pathetic old man. Or is a keypad. The code is. Do you have anything to say that you say to that, you deranged link? Go and listen closely to what I have to say. Papa and John's argument rings through the corridors of the mall. 1 sacrament, 3 descend. Messenger seeks only 1. Dare to do something. Listen to me, John. 131, 2000. All right. One sacrament, 3 descended. The messenger seeks only 1. Is it literally the number 2 or 0? No, 1, 3 descended is -2. Seven digits. 1312000. Not it. Waited 2,000 years. 1 sacrament. 3 descended. Messenger seeks only 1. Oh, does it start with 2000 instead? Yep. Alright, there we go. Dallas, let's hurry. Well, there's something locked inside this barrel. Papa's closet. An aluminum rack stocked with cleaning products and janitorial supplies. Some kind of utility closet? Could have been once upon a time. Bed of straw partially wrapped by a filthy cotton blanket. You figure this guy's been sleeping in here. Long time by the look of it. Who was here first, John or him? Good question. We already know that Ditch Man was here first. Battle mace is mounted to the wall. What the hell is he using that thing for? Dallas pressed his index finger against the barb. Plastic. Seriously? It's fake. It's a fake. I mean, the light is real. Scroll. Papyrus scroll. Dallas throws his finger over the sheet. Just seems like regular sandwich paper to me. Maybe, or there's something on it we can't see. Wouldn't put it past this guy. Fuck is this? Oh, it flashed it. Letters appearing on the scroll. Catherine, pray before mother and child through the eye of John. Patient in your prayer and wait. Alright, well, Buddy certainly seems to know a lot of shit and has planned ahead for this. Decorative wine casting made from a thick vinyl material. It has a price sticker partially torn from its face. Someone's in there. Does seem like it. I need to do something. What is this? Another acoustic lock. Hold the button there and speak into it. It's in. Let's see. Catherine holds a button on the lock. Go again. Garrett's. It will be my Garrett's. Tell John. Me, Papa. Youthful Madonna holds the lifeless body of Christ. And be patient. Do we just wait? We just don't touch the mouse or keyboard? Oh, okay. Sure, we can do that. But you're not supposed to be spamming things unless other people are talking. That's clearly not working right. Catherine, pray before mother and child through the eye of John. Patient and wait. Through the eye of John. Fake battle mace mounted to the wall. Oh, service. Through the Eye of John. So this is probably the Eye of John. We missed the ability to free this dude. That's probably an achievement or something. Hello? Catherine, it's a rather modest cell, isn't it? I've prayed deeply while awaiting your arrival. The outcome was never subject to doubt. You here, the messenger here, the moments authored by God. Time will erode your body, but you will not remain on this earth. I will return you to the stars. The bird freak thinks it will commune with the infinite. Annihilation will be its only home. I have left you a key, my most favored boy. Oh, I don't want to hear that from you, Ditch Man. I don't want to hear that this is your most favored boy. With, yes, I'm trying to record it. Fuck you, Gabe. There you go. Gotta click a couple of pixels off from where it should be. I wish I could say I was stretching the window some way to cause this. I am not. Did all just normal settings for this game. Cast bursts open as soon as Catherine removes the lock. Man, what the fuck? Who are you? What is this? I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out. Relax, we're not gonna hurt you. Where is he? Not here? You are safe. We need a key. Do you have a key? I have keys. I have keys. Just move. Just fucking move. I gotta go, man. I gotta move. Turns to the Catherine pushed away past Dallas and Catherine, quickly unlocking the door. Yes, that was the key Papa was referring to. Yes, this dude's the key. Because he has all the keys. So it's time to leave. Bloody footprints going this way. Going this way. Going down the service. This way. Mall entrance. That was awful. That was awful. Worse than City Hall. We just got the stone, now what? Now we bring it to Super Deck and collect our money. You go wholesale. There it is. How glorious. I hope it wasn't much trouble to secure. It was a complete pain in the... Yes, yes. Give it to us. Delicious. Is ours the ancient knowledge of the cosmos. Already we can feel it coursing through our roots. It burns. Yes, you've both done well. It was a long night, but now it is over. The stars shine somewhere in the sky. Not here, but somewhere. There's a little time before dawn. Wasn't so bad of a job. Could have been worse. We've sent a little money to your purse. No sense getting lost in despair tonight. There will be time for that later. Take the money. Go home. Forget this night. Die in peace. Goodbye. I wonder if there are other options than feeding it to the eagle. Act 3, Faraway Lights. Uh-huh. Well, with that end of the act, I think it's time to also